What's up, Sports Huddle number 1 today? There you go. So, what are the details on this? 1 second, sorry. What are the details on this tournament I'm playing in? What's up, Dan? First person who you're playing is Marcus. That's his PSN. Wumbo, he's doing a tourney. All right, Dan. Thanks for stopping by, though. Appreciate it. Hope you're doing well, my friend. Dang, I got the thing on the wrong device real quick. I'm just going to do that. We're going to be playing some Battle Royale today. I did get into World Series this morning, which was redonkulous, first of all. Now here we are. Common rotation, bronze bullpen. Okay, yeah, I got that part by Radamace whenever he gets here. And then when is the tournament? You said you're waiting for everybody to show up, but then is there... I will tell Radamace if I remember, for sure. Do you have like a date or date range that you're trying to get it in by? And then also, like, what's the tournament for? Just for your channel or something? I'm just trying to get this thumbnail up real quick. There we go. It's for fun. Gotcha. He told me in Discord. Alright, sounds good. Maybe you'll stream it. Alright. Just wondering. Just let me know the details. Just make sure you at me in the Discord and in your own Discord in the tournament or whatever. Because it says I'm always online, but that's not necessarily true. I just have my laptop open online the whole time. And I think we're good to go. I had to switch between a couple different devices there. Wumbo, first person you're playing is me. So you got the ultimate challenge to start off. Welcome. Playing some BR today. Made it to World Series this morning. So we did get Ryan Sandberg, which is awesome. We beat Pitching Rebel to get into World Series. I robbed 3 home runs off of him. Quickly send friend request to Marcus. Okay, I'll do it while the game is loading. Playing the Chicago Cubs. Play a lot of people around. I'm gonna add them real quick. Alright, friend request is sent. And here we go. Game number 1. Yesterday we won 8-2. So I missed out on any diamonds, which was kind of a disappointment, but hopefully today we can do a little bit better. What's up, T-Money? How you doing? Playing some more BR today. I was thinking of doing... Well, I was going to do 2K first of all. Do I have Yelich on this team? Nice. Oh, I didn't show you guys my lineup. My lineup is actually okay. Some power up and down. I think you can see it there. Yelich, Grandal, and then Chris Young. I'm not sure if he's a little too high. But then Conforto. And then Ripken, Encarnacion. So we got some boys in here. I might flip around Ripken and Chris Young. Does Wolf come in your streams often? Yeah, he's basically your every time. Good, man. Made World Series today. We beat Pitching Rebel. Insane. You're here before Swolf, yeah. It's a strange day when Swolf isn't here immediately. 4-seam changeup slider. You were raging a bit earlier. What happened? Ooh, nutmeg. Did you guys see the throw that went to third base yesterday? And I think Machado made the play on it somehow. Alright, we're bringing it in early. We got Liam Hendricks. We only have one lefty in the bullpen, which is going to be really dicey. But we have a few different righties that we can use. Yeah, it was 7-6. It was like 7-4 for the longest time, and then he came back the last inning, and then I robbed 3 home runs off of him. Otherwise, he would have destroyed me. The rest of the lineup, anything but diamonds. Yeah. That was the game that got me to World Series. So now I'm 901 and I'm just kind of sitting there. It's like 901 or 903 or something. But if I go back to ranked, I'm gonna probably first grind some more cards. Try to get my bullpen and my rotation a little bit better. I'm very close to Gossage. I probably have 17 saves left to get him. And then I might do some work for Eckersley as well. DudeFood, I think you're my uncle. That's very interesting. Would you like to elaborate on why you think that? 200, congrats. I appreciate that, man. We had a bunch of people in here the day the finest dropped. I just decided to stream right afterwards, and people were coming through. So we got like 13 subs just from that one stream. Appreciate you guys being here. I played a level 20 bronze. You hit a out of the zone changeup with 89 Reyes. I don't think 89 Reyes has power from either side, does he? That's a major rip. Guest pitch equals on. Interesting. I mean, I'm down for whatever. It's just a game. Good swing. I might get out. Hit the bottom of the net. Yes. It stays in. That's about as close as it can get. The cage hurt him right there. When does it happen? What's up, Shadow Knight? How are you? Welcome back. Playing some more BR today. Who is this? Tyler O'Neill? It's a good lineup. Yeah. I think that pitch was off the plate. Tyler O'Neill basically takes it out of the ballpark. We'll never know where that ball was. He's got to come out, I think. Swolf went AFK. He's been a little bit busier the last couple days. Maybe he has like a test coming up or something. Could you please stream playing your opponents? Yeah, I do once a week. So it could happen tomorrow. Wait, playing your opponents? What does that mean? Oh yeah, for your tournament. Yeah, that's fine. 96 Trinan and 95 Luis Gonzalez suck. Well, every time I face Luis Gonzalez, I give up at least 1 home run, sometimes 2. I haven't used him, but it's been tough to face. Trinan. Yeah, I mean, if you're not someone that uses fastballs too often, like I use a lot of fastballs, so I have a feeling I would be good with Trinan, but I can see where people would not like him. Get through the hole. Oh. Last night I faced up with Healy TV last night at like 2 a.m. and I beat him 7-0. He quit after he gave up a home run with a cutter out of the zone with finest Trevor Bauer. I think I was using Ohtani. But it turns out he'd only played like 4 games on the season, so we were playing on All-Star. So that's what happened there. But dude, Ohtani's really good too. I had a 2 home run game with him today online. Ohtani's a beast. But unfortunately, he gave up like 8 runs in that game. Healy got salty. Was he streaming the game or something? I didn't see him online. But yeah, he was. I think it was his first game using Trevor Bauer, and Bauer's not that good. You just bought finest Edwin Diaz. I think he's pretty good. Matched up with Fuzzy 3 days ago. How'd that game go? Yeah, I mean, anything can happen on All-Star, to be honest with you. Alright, see you, Tornado. Wait, never mind. I thought you said gotta go. Just kidding. Usually don't see YouTubers quit. Yeah, I have a feeling it was, it's just one of those early games. It was like middle of the night, like 2 a.m. I'm sure he was like dead tired. But when I saw me matching up with him, I was like, dang. And then his record was like 120 and 44 or something. So his percentage is insane. So I had to really lock in just to make sure that happened. He quit. Nice. Nope. If Wolf ever joins, tell him about the tourney. Alright. Come on. Time for a new pitcher. You would have bought Edwin, but Trinan has more pitches. That's true. But I think Edwin has a better release point. Did I not warm up Sam Freeman? Awesome. Despite not having the good pitches, I've seen a lot more people dominate with Edwin Diaz. Even the live series and the whatever player of the month or whatever he has. I've seen people be better with Diaz than they have with Trinan. Even the Diamond Trinan, not just the finest, but whatever player of the month he has. Even that card, Edwin Diaz was better than. Yeah, he's got 4 fastballs and then a slider. Yeah, Diaz is absolutely amazing. He's got 3 pitches, but whatever he's doing there, it's hard to pick him up. Alright, see you, man. Thanks for stopping by. What do we got here? Mike Dunn. You're 8 away from a hundo. Nice. Very close. Probably get there this weekend, right? Just maybe 1 or 2 streams away. Live series, Edwin was good for you as well. That's true. He was good too. I think all of his cards are diamond now. His live series, I believe, is diamond as well. Is this Jay Reese? It is. Tough card. I'm swinging at everything. If I lose this game, I'm gonna have to reset this lineup, even though it's not a bad lineup. I don't have any on the bench either. So I don't have any lefties. Yeah, it looks like this is going to be a restart, unfortunately. When did I start YouTube? I started in March-ish. Yeah, I did a lot of videos at the beginning. Trying to get all my tips out there. The videos have slowed down because I've started doing streams every day. But I'm going to be bringing some back for the off-season. I'm going to be doing some like very beginner tutorials as well. And then some more in-depth soon as well, hopefully. Edwin has a Diamond Live Series, Diamond Player of the Month, Diamond Finest. Gotcha. It was kind of a bummer. I thought this team was pretty decent. I only really got 1 at bat with the finest Yelich. Yeah, same with Yelich. I just need to find someone so I can quit. What else are you guys up to today? I forget. Are you guys trying to get finest cards or no? Oh, by the way, if you guys haven't heard, there's no more ticket counter cards. There's no new ones coming out, so go ahead and blow your tickets. It was confirmed by MLB The Show tips. No more ticket counter cards, so I'm going to be picking up probably Schwarber, maybe Sean Green as well. I might pick up Guidry, but he doesn't have a changeup. I liked his gold card, but I don't know if I could use that diamond without a changeup. You're excited because you don't have school tomorrow. There you go. What's the day off for? Wait, you didn't have school today either, did you? No, that was someone else. Just kidding. Let's go. Make sure we can quit before the other person does. I haven't had as many quits against me recently. Watch them drop a ticket counter card tomorrow just because people blew their tickets. That would be the... That could potentially be the worst thing they have ever done if they were to do that. Because they've been kind of shady. Like, SDS is shady sometimes, and like they don't tell you things. Especially with like online franchise this year, when people bought the game, like they pre-ordered the game. Some people only play the game for online franchise, and then they tell us, okay, we're not gonna have online franchise, and those people were not happy. But at least they got a product out of it. It would be really shady if they told us that there's not going to be a ticket counter card and then did it. Alright, thanks Tornado. Thanks for stopping by. I hope you get to that 100 pretty soon. Rough because of the last 2 weeks we had parent-teacher conferences. Wait, the last 2 weeks you had parent-teacher conferences? I don't understand. Who we got? Blake? Dave Parker? I think we're gonna have to go Giambi. I would like to try the Trinan card, but like, I don't like putting diamonds in my bullpen. Any of these guys good? We're gonna go with Colemenser. Why don't they give me RPs? Alright, we're going to put Andrioli on the bench. Middlebrooks, he's got a decent card. I would like that Wade Davis, but can't really pass up 70 and 75 power here. Who we got? Grandal, Holiday. Never understood online franchise or franchise in general. It doesn't seem fun to me. I didn't think it was that fun looking either. Alright guys, what do I do? Do I do Holiday or do I go Grandal? I think it might be tougher to pick up a catcher eventually, so I think I'm going to go Grandal. You want to go Holiday? So 2 times a week for the past 2 weeks we had parent-teacher conferences. That's wild. Grandal. Alright, my pick is Grandal only because it's going to be harder to get a good hitting catcher. It's a lot easier to find a good hitting left fielder. But in general, Holiday would have been the pick. Odor, probably go Odor. Jock. Chris Young. Could get another lefty for the bullpen. Laureano, he's a big fielder, not great hitting. Chris Taylor is kind of the same way. I think Chris Taylor is a little underrated, isn't he? I feel like he's better than those numbers. I'm not liking this right here. I have a feeling I'm going to get locked into some starting pitchers that I don't want to take. Chris Taylor's a glitch. We're going to go with Herrera here. I don't like any of these cards. Alright, we'll take a gold for the bullpen. Alright, good. We didn't get locked into any silvers or golds for the starting rotation. Can you guys hear that in the background? I guess Simeon or do I go Tim Anderson? I like Timmy. We got 1 gold left, so that's good. Alright. Fence like off the bench. Wow. Trash. Since there won't be any more ticket counter cards, you're gonna buy Lucroy. Alright, let me reduce the mic real quick. Alright, let me know if that's better. I'll talk a little bit loud. This is my last pick. Plays first and second. Better, okay. Oh, Justin Upton. He's going to play right field. So I'm going to take Villanueva. I don't have any lefties off the bench, though. Bowers? We'll go Bowers instead. Because we do have events like to hit lefties off the bench. So we're going to go Justin Upton. Who should lead off for me? Jock? I'm going to go with Jock. Justin's going to hit between Grandal and Giambi. I don't like the diamond hitting so low. So what I'm actually going to do is move these guys up a little bit. Will we get Sandberg? I just did. I got Sandberg earlier today. So that's why I'm not playing ranked seasons right now. It's because I did manage to get Sandberg. And I had to beat Pitching Rebel to do it. So I'll show you guys that in a sec. Lead off Giambi? Yeah, so now Giambi's leading off. Yeah, I had Jock leading off, but we're gonna go with Giambi. Tim Anderson's in the middle. Don't know if I like that. I'll go like that. I think that's pretty good. Can you turn it down like a little bit? Thanks. Just slightly. Oh, I forgot to show you real quick. Yeah, so 901. And I'll show you the cards I need to get as well. I picked up this Ohtani card. He got wrecked in his start, but he's had 2 amazing starts for me. But the thing is, he's got... Where is it at? Batting average versus right-handed pitching is 714 and three starts. So 3 home runs. He had a 2 home run game today for me. It was insane. Do you guys play NBA 2K as well? Or just MLB? I'm going to do a 2K stream sometime this weekend. You beat someone in BR 5-0? Nice. When your pitcher has more power than you? Yeah. I mean, to be fair, I did have like 6 home runs in that game. Maybe 4 or 5. But he did have 2 of them, and then he had another base hit, so he was 3 for 3 with 2 bombs. He's got Ted Williams leading off, awesome. And he's got 3 diamonds. And Gary. It's a pretty good lineup. Hey, Radames. Dan says bye. You batted around the top of the first, and even my common starting pitcher got a hit. Nice. We're away today. You were dying laughing. I don't blame you. How's the run going? We went 0 for 1 in the first run, so now we're 0-0 again. We're gonna pretend like that first run didn't happen. And it wasn't even with a bad team either. I literally swung at every single pitch and lost. So that's how it went. Love how you make World Series players quit and then wildcard players demolish me. It's true, though. Anything can happen on All-Star. Like that. Low and away curveball. Dude, I haven't used the Giambi card yet. I think that's my first at-bat with him. I could be wrong. But I think that was my first at-bat with Giambi. I played ASU Cubs a couple times. If you guys know who that is. I think he's third place in ranked. He beat me both times, but he's the one who told me to pick up Ohtani. And he said to pick up Giambi and Koji as well. I think one of you guys said don't pick up Koji. But I may pick up Giambi for the bench if I get the stubs. I think the Grandal pick worked out for me, boys. Gotta love it. Is he still throwing his common pitcher at the rest of my boys? It's not gonna work out. That's pretty deep. That might get over his head. Nope. Alright, we gotta warm somebody up. Not an amazing pen, but it should get the job done. I think the wind kept that one in, actually. Let's see. If this Will Middlebrooks card can pan out, we have a chance at getting, like, at least 9 wins. But it's gonna depend on whether or not I can hit with these bottom of the order cards. Did I play 2K with Dan yet? I did not. We couldn't link up today for some reason. Just the timing didn't work out. And then we're gonna play hopefully the weekend. It was like every time I was available, he was doing homework, and then when he was back, I was just not at my computer, not on my PlayStation. Ooh. Wanted it. Rodimus, how the project's going, man? Did you get a TV yet? Lucky, we got a lefty on the mound. It's not super helpful against Ted, but it is better than throwing a righty. Comment at him. Hey Dan, welcome back. I did tell Rodimus you said bye. Have I gotten any Finest Kids cards? I have not. The first one I'll probably go for is Lindor, but I'm not totally sure. I could go for JD. Like, there's a couple cards that I'm thinking of. You can't pitch or hit. Dude, Jackie, it's the 12-0 curse, man. Right after I went 12-0, I had the worst week of playing the game in my life. I dropped 200 points in ranked. Couldn't pitch or hit. Couldn't do anything. So I feel you on that. It's the 12-0 curse. I don't know. I just made it up. TV's not here yet? Alright. Sounds like you ordered it, though. What do you play on 2K? I play a little of my career and my team. But it's my first year getting 2K on release, so I'm just trying to explore and trying to learn the game. A little bit of park, a little bit of rec. You have a big project going? That's good. Watching SpongeBob, so you know leave just lurk. Sounds good. Dan, first of all, before you leave, were you talking 2:30 Eastern time or Central time on Saturday? You're getting Javi Snell Freeman. MVPs of my fantasy team. There you go. You gotta respect the fantasy team. Why'd you stop the commentary yesterday, Dan? I had 2K18 and all I played was My Career. Nice. Did you play like My Career offline or online? I feel like that would get boring after a while, right? It's got a lefty on the mound, so we can use fans like. Maybe it's the Necro curse because you pulled Necro. You did bring that up too. It very well could be the Necro curse. Is a 9-win. Did you sell him though, or did you keep him? Dude, you know what? You know what made me start playing better? Well, first I switched up my control freak, so I put the long stick on the left one and the short one on the right. So that was like the main thing. But also I took Bob Feller out of my rotation, Immortal Bob Feller, because he had a 5.15 ERA. The dude was booty for me. So I took him out. I just picked up 88 Felix Hernandez or something like that. And that guy's been money for me. Because I was getting Bob Feller in like 3 out of every 5 games. And he could not do anything for me. Damn, but it was the 3rd inning, but okay. Bob Feller is nice. Like, whenever I face him, he's really good. I have a very hard time hitting him, and most people love him, but for some reason, I could not locate with him. You hit Felix really good. I like him because he's got a sinker, and I like to throw the fastball sinker combination because people will usually pop up on the fastball and then ground out on the sinker. Ooh, good reaction. I did not think he was going to get him out. In the World Series, the team with the better record always wins. I don't think that's true, is it? Dude Gaming's Eastern time, so 3 my time if that's okay. Yeah, I gotcha. Just wanted to make sure. So Giambi can hit the lefties as well, apparently. Just gotta have the right approach. Justin Upton against a lefty is gonna have a big matchup advantage right here. He could end up walking me on purpose. Nope.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Remind me to warm somebody up, because I will forget. No, I'll go back. Hit a home run with Silver Gleiber. I had him in a run yesterday. I don't think I did anything with him. I had a Diamond Gleyber Torres in my ranked team for a while. He didn't do too much at first, but eventually he started getting really clutch for me. He was hitting a lot of late home runs, doing pretty well. No Swolf today. I haven't seen him. I don't think I've seen him on Discord either, have I? No, I have. He was on Discord for a little bit. He did say that he had to go somewhere. So he would be back around 7, but I guess he's not back yet. Gleyber's a glitch. He does have an interesting swing once you get used to it. He has a good swing once you get used to it. It's just a little bit interesting. It doesn't hit every pitch. I probably should have pinch ran, but that's a horrible throw. I think Bernard Span's playing right field. Now that there's no ticket card, you got Adam Wainwright. You have the same birthday as him, that's why. Well, all he needs one reason and it's good enough. Honestly, you don't even need any reasons. I'm probably going to pick up ticket counter Schwarber, and I haven't decided what else yet. I'm thinking Sean Green, maybe Ron Guidry, but he doesn't have a changeup. So let's take a look at that at some point during the stream. You bought Lucroy. What's his power like? I thought he didn't have too much power. Can we rob this? The fence is kind of high. GG. Curveball low and in, lefty with Brad Miller. Interesting. He does have Ted coming up now. That's a big home run for him because if he gets any other base runner, Ted's going to have a chance to tie the game. Do I watch Kevin God? I've watched like 1 or 2 of his videos. That's about it. No jokes. Thanks. You already have the other good ones? Okay. He the expression that he makes just makes me look. It makes me think that he's like seeing the dumbest thing he's ever seen in his entire life, at every single moment of his life. Out of like the 2 video clips I've seen of him. Lucroy is his favorite player. Okay. Do you guys know Domingo Ayala? Probably don't understand the meme then. Probably not. Actually, no, I did see something on Twitter about that yesterday. I think it still went over my head, but there's a very vague understanding there. You know who Domingo Ayala is? He did a home run derby with Lucroy once, but he's done a lot of stuff. Dang. He did like a fake press conference with Clayton Kershaw a few years ago or something, but I think he's legit now, so he's like all the pro players know him. I think he did a hitting tutorial with Matt Lyle. You guys know who Matt Lyle is? Coach Kent is still the GOAT. Big time baby.
Well, everyone was free to do a really well-played ball game in this one, and the guy you see there turned in a particularly
Alright, that was a tough ending, but we got it. What you play, Sunday League? Alright, let's see what's up in ticket counter. No Schwarber yet. Lucroy is here though. Dang, he's got 52 power. Rip. I have this Alex Wood. I've been rocking this Alex Wood forever, man. 174. I would say at least 100 of those innings are online. But by this point, we all know that Alex Wood is the GOAT. So, what's my favorite team? I'm a White Sox fan. So rip on that. Are you semi-pro? I know semi-pro, bro. What you play, man? You in Sunday League? Nah, man. I got all the talent. Scott Given. Pop the chain. Dude, I just love his swing. He like kicks his head or kicks his foot over his head before he swings. It's ridiculous. Oh man. What are your guys' favorite teams? We got Dan. Dan's a Red Sox fan, so he's got his boys in the World Series right now. Radames. Have we talked about your favorite team, Radames? You don't. It's God given. Exactly. Freaking legend, man. You're big time. Still don't have one? You should be a White Sox fan. They're going to win the World Series in 2 to 3 years. Celtics are on. Stone Crabs, Epic Sir, 25. You're a Cardinals fan? Alright, alright. So we can both hate the Cubs together. This guy's got 3 diamonds, Trevor Story. Everybody else is a silver. He's got Tucker Barnhart and he has Brian McCann. So I guess one of them's playing first base. Brian McCann is low-key a beast. His diamonds aren't all that great, to be honest with you. Carlos Gomez, unless you got a lefty. No one likes the Cubs anymore. That's true. But those are bandwagon haters. Me and you, man, we get some true hatred. It's pure from the heart. Should I get Carpenter or Peralta if I get Player of the Month? It's a good question. Totally depends on your team needs. I think Carpenter has a little bit. Yeah, T-Money says Carpenter. I think Carpenter has a bit glitchier of a swing. I think he does have a good amount of power as well. Surprisingly, the difference between 90 power and like 105 power is actually a big difference. So the fact that Carpenter has that 100 plus power, super worth it. You don't really need either. So probably a bench bat of some kind or just for fun. I would go Carpenter as well. I agree with T-Money. I've been a Cards fan since you were born. I will be till I die. Like the Cubs for 1 year because you know the 108 World Series drought. You took Denzel Valentine's spot. Why is Denzel Valentine even starting in the first place? That's probably the easiest spot in the NBA to take, Dan. You play every NBA game. Carp 101 power versus right, 93 versus left, so it's pretty good. The problem is his defense, but if you're trying to get him for the bench, it's not too bad. 7 speed for Yasmani Grandal. Perfect. You're a 74, he's an 80. The Bulls already get a bunch of injuries, man. It sucks. Story is leading off against a lefty. The Bulls have lost Chris Dunn for 4 to 6 weeks, and they've lost Bobby Portis 4 to 6 weeks. Jabari Parker cannot play defense. Yasmani's a speed threat. Should I steal if I get on base with him? I think it'll catch the other guy totally by surprise. Take like a 7-step lead so that you can't even see him in the window anymore.
I got to count 2 and 2.
Dude, Healy was so mad yesterday. He tried to cheese me at second base. It was that same move that everybody does, where you start going from second to third, and then you go back, and then you try to take third. He gave up though. He stopped running in the middle of the bases. He's like, yeah, just tag me out. 7 speed, not quite enough. I think you're wrong there, T-Money. 7 speed is plenty. You just got to get a perfect jump. Yeah, I played Healy at like 2 a.m. in the morning last night. I beat him 7-0. He quit in the 5th. He was using Trevor Bauer, the finest card, which is not a good card, so he got unlucky. He also has only played like 5 games on the season, so we played on All-Star. Unlucky. Will the Red Sox lose a game? No. That's some confidence, Dan. I'd say the Red Sox lose at least 1. Everybody was saying Red Sox in 4 or 5. I don't think that's going to happen. Well, at this point it might happen. But I still think, like, the Dodgers are good enough to make it a series at least. I had an Inside the Parker with him in Shibe. Anything is possible. How? Alright, that's a home run. What? And you played him last night? What? Are you complaining about the semantics between night and morning? Yeah, it was 17 hours ago. That's not right either. 15 hours ago? DudeFood come on board. Quit watching a boring stream then. That's on you, my friend. One time I hit a 3-run homer with Roberto Osuna off of Immortal Wagner. What the heck? If he had Immortal Wagner, and it must have been a close game too. French class, I was drafting teams again. Nice. How have I never made World Series just playing that? You're like Little Swole, Jackie. You play hackers. There you go. Jackie, you're the next Wolf. You go 12-0. Haven't been to World Series before, but you're on pace for it. Why did you keep Ozuna in? That's the real question. Shadow Knight's asking the real questions. Swolf and quit. good pitch. What does that mean, Dan?
He's out.
True, us hackers have our own class. Yeah, you only get matched up with hackers. SDS knows that you guys are all hackers, and rather than banning you, you just make them play each other. That actually would be pretty awesome. Turn the stream off and watch SpongeBob. True. Listen to the man. You got your SpongeBob. Swolf gets down 1-0 and quits. Does he? Come on, Timmy.
1-1.
Ooh. Jose Ramirez making picks out there. My parents saw him watching you and started watching the news. Oh. It's like, what does that have to do with anything? So they changed your channel for SpongeBob? That's your decision, Dan. Blame yourself. Alright, I think we have no hits in this game. And we're heading to the bottom of the third, which does not look good. You're eating a cookie with a K. We're going to see if Carson Smith can go a couple innings. It was a 3-inning event game, and it was the top of the 10th. You had no bench left. So you get that W, though? Sounds like it. And another slowpoke going to first. News are nice. Alright, I'm going to go lefty so I can face Barnhart, and then hopefully he does not have a good pinch hitter for the pitcher, and then I can go righty from there on out. Should I put Javi at right, Chipper at short, Pujols at third, Pujols at right, Javi at short, Chipper at third? I would say Javi at right, because a lot of people hit the ball to right field right now with all the lefties in the lineup. I would put a good speed and fielder in right field. That would be my opinion. I would actually say that a good right fielder is more important than a good left fielder right now. And yeah, I guess the upgrade from Chipper to Javi isn't that significant as much as an upgrade from Pujols to Javi in right field, if that makes sense. Do you guys know the show Border Wars? Do not. The border police check car for drugs. Yikes. You think this guy's glitching his controller on purpose? What this boy doing? He's not even losing. Sounds interesting to say the least, yeah. Not sure if we can say much more than that. There's a pitch. Alright. Maybe it's just going to be disconnected forever now. I raged once and spiked my controller, and my mom saw me do that and just looked at me weirdly and walked away. I'm just going to sit here until this guy's controller just dies out and I get the quit.
Ball, that's in.
Once they found heroin and they tested it to see, they put it in water, and if it turned blue, it's heroin. If it doesn't, it's not. Is that actually true? I have a feeling they just did that for... Sounds awkward. Ooh, that could have been a home run. Lucky. That's common, Dan. Yeah, I guess Dan's only experience with the border is like the Canada, the U.S. border, where people are trying to smuggle Kinder chocolates and maple syrup. Who we got? Torres. Should I try to go to left field again? I feel like I could power swing and try to hit one out to right. But with the leadoff hitter, I'm just trying to get on base. It's practice swing and my controller slipped and hit a window. Oh, I was practicing my swing. Yeah, okay. That's understandable. That happens. Get out of here. Stay fair. Goodness. I remember when I was little, what? Alright. Remember when I was little, a little kid, my brothers gave me a controller and told me I was playing. Oh, I did that for my sister. Because she actually broke my PlayStation when we gave her a real controller. It was like a one-player game, so it was plugged in and it looked like she thought she was doing something. But then she yanked on the controller and the PlayStation fell and it broke. It was like a PS2. Get out of here. Off the wall? Nope, it's gone. Alright, top of the fourth, we take the lead. Did not square that ball up, but I'll take it. We've already used a closer. Not a bad swing, though. I'll take that. I'll take that if that's an out. Money, I did that to my younger cousins. For foul ball, home runs are lit. I know, right? That's 90% of home runs in this game. When they made a mistake, I raged through the controller. Nice. So that's where you learn to rage. PS3 days were fun. I feel like PS3 was a very average system. PS2 just had the greatest games, and then PS4 is just much more quality than PS3. Rodimus is still living those days. It's almost over, man. Darkness is almost over. You got, what, about a month left, hopefully? In a month, hopefully it's all different for you. I was playing FIFA like a noob and scored a bicycle kick, screamed through my controller and broke it. So you broke your controller after a good moment, is what you're saying? So you were the one who scored the bicycle kick, and then you broke the controller. That's awesome. That is a major noob move. That's where the Raging Legend was born. Now you have a gold one. I saw there's like a gold encrusted controller for like $14,000. And it looks super ugly. Never heard something more legendary. Ooh. I would always get like knockoff controllers for the PS3 off of Amazon and stuff. So the buttons would be like hard to press. The analogs would barely have any like sensitivity. Like you could push them up, down, right, and left. But if you go to any diagonals, it barely picked it up. So they were really annoying to use.
1 ball, 1 strike.
There's a pitch. The controller was blue. I feel like that would be a good looking controller. Now when I rage, I do my very best not to throw my controller. There you go. Grandal has been clutch from time to time. Let's roll into another game. No matter what happens with this run, I think we're going to play it out. I'm just going to play out the entire run, see what happens. I still do my dog Has a mat that you spike your controller. Alright, see you, Dan. That must be a very foamy mat. I feel like if you don't want to break a controller, it has to be like straight into a memory foam mattress. I feel like even a regular mattress could break a controller. Or damage it, at least. Thank you, Dan. We're at 2 wins in this run, so I think I have maybe 13 or 15 wins for that 50 wins for the free finest card. So I probably will try to get to that eventually. I don't know if I'm just going to keep playing BR until I get those 50 wins, but I would like to get those 50 wins in the free finest card, no matter what card it is. I don't really know if I want the Josh Hader card. I could buy two more cards for like 100k and sell my Chapman or something, because Hader and Chapman are very similar. We'll see. That Chapman card is pretty good for me. He's got like a 1.40 ERA or something. So I don't know if I want to sell him. I'm also scared to throw my controller because I'm a lot stronger now. I don't want to knock a hole in the wall. Fair enough. It's scary when I spike my controller on the couch and it pops up in different directions. I feel you on that. I think I've done that before, but that was like PS2 days. Let me warm somebody up real quick. I don't want to use Salas this early. Man, 1350 and 675. We're going to go to Albers early in this one. Wind's blowing in, which is good. And there we go. Looking for locking in for Hader before the grind is too risky. That's true. The question is, I don't know if I will ever do those 30 games. So if I do the 50, like almost guaranteed I'll do the 50. So I will get one finest for sure. The question is, am I going to do the 30 CPU games? Which I might. Haven't decided yet. Now that I have finished the World Series grind, I probably won't play any more ranked. And I may just do those 30 games as well. Finish out a couple Immortals. Might as well do that. Like, I've done a big portion of those grinds already, so I might as well finish them. And then I can do those 30 games at the same time, which is nice. I should have brought in a different pitcher at that point. Not even impressed with Hader. Yeah, the Diamond card, he has 1 card or 2 cards right now that are Diamond. His live series, anyway, I score at least 2 runs off of him every time I face him. It's not a very good card, but he just looks a lot like the Chapman to me, in my opinion, who does really well. Live series Chapman was absolute garbage for me, but flashback Chapman has been amazing. Gonna do the Babe grind with the 30 games. Smart. I have 54 innings left with Babe, so I'm probably gonna do that as well. And then I could get Eckersley at the same time. If I could do that, that would be amazing. Eckersley, Babe. Obviously George Brett would be in there as well, meaning I have to do the Future Stars cards. But if I could do all that, it's probably worth it. And it's kind of like it kind of happens all at the same time. What's your rank squad looking like? So I've got created players playing second base. Then I've got Ken Griffey playing center field. Then I have Chipper playing shortstop. Then I have Ted Williams playing left field. Then I have Pujols at third base. Right now I have Willie Stargell at first base. And then Piazza, and then Albert Bell playing right field. Starting pitchers. I took Immortal Bob Feller out of the rotation because he's booty for me. Pele Mama is in the house. How are you doing today? Hit a home run first time you saw Finest Hater 2. There you go. You break off of him. So overrated. Talking about Hater, I think. I love Diamond Babe, his pitching card. For some reason, like his fastball location is good. His curveball is a big hook and it strikes people out. The first time I played Pitching Rebel, I only gave up like 5 runs to him. Lost by 1 in that game. Using Diamond Babe. So he can spot his pitches. Who else do I have? So I have Diamond Babe as my number 5. I have Nolan Ryan. I think I took out Don Sutton. I don't remember my rotation right now. What's your favorite NFL team? There you go, Angel. The Bears. The Bears. I'm not a huge NFL fan, but I've been watching the Bears this year. It's just a matter of like, am I available? Like I don't like, I don't make time to watch football usually, but if it's on, I'll definitely watch. And I don't know a ton about strategy. For me, it goes baseball, basketball, and then football, and then hockey probably. I mean, I'm from Chicago, so the Blackhawks have had a pretty good run in the last 10 years. So I did watch a lot of hockey at one point. Everyone's highballing you. Trying to get the finest cards. Yeah. If you're trying to get Trout ASAP, I have a feeling like these cards are going to be available in different ways, like BR and other packs pretty soon. Like, I have a feeling they're going to make their way into regular packs. I would imagine that they just made it the way that it is so that people spend on packs immediately, and the people that want Trout immediately have to put in the money. And I think it's going to be much easier to get Trout in a month or so, especially with obviously the postseason program. But I think the finest cards are going to be a little bit cheaper pretty soon. But who knows? Actually, I take that back. I take that all back. With the postseason program coming out, Trout's going to be easier to get. So I don't necessarily think that the finest cards are going to get any cheaper. So I take that back. You're a Vegas Knights fan. Chargers fan. NBA team is the Thunder. Favorite NHL team is the Blues. Oh yeah, I guess it's got to be the Blues. Rip Blues. You love Ovechkin though. Did the Capitals win last year? Was that them? I think Ovechkin's had some issues in the playoffs, but could have sworn they won last year. I don't even remember. Yikes. I don't know how tired this guy is pitching right now. I think it's still Matt Albers.
What do you got?
Mets, Lakers, 49ers, Golden Knights, Rangers, Caps. So you've got 3 different NHL teams? Yes, they won. Gotcha, gotcha. Interesting. Seattle Storm. WNBA team, is that correct? Chicago has the Sky. I think they had Elena Delle Donne and then they traded her or something. New York, you got to be a Rangers fan. You want the finest Max because you're from Missouri. Okay. I pulled the finest Max in a pack and I sold him. His price has actually gone up since I sold him. Sue Bird, baby, Breanna Stewart. Yeah, there you go. Powerhouse team. Would you like to go to a WNBA team or find $5? Delle Donne did get traded. WNBA, huh? If it was my first game, I'd probably be down, honestly. I'd be down to go to a game. You don't expect flashy dunks, and you don't expect NBA level athleticism, but there's a lot of strategy to NBA. I've been to some college games. My school is D3, so I've been to some college games, both boys and girls, and I saw the girls team play against like University of Chicago or something, and dude, the ball was moving. Every single possession for the other team. Our team sucked, but the other team, the ball did not stay in a person's hands for more than 1.5 seconds, and every single time down the floor they got an open shot. That was some pretty basketball right there. I think Draymond Green says that he watches WNBA to learn strategy and footwork and positioning and all that, because they don't get to rely on pure athleticism. Missouri boys, you like to get cards of people from Missouri because those people rep the state. There you go. I guess not a lot of people are from Missouri. Is that what's up there? Tennessee Vols, Pat Summitt, God rest their soul. There we go. Now we got the top of the lineup up. Diana Taurasi. I'm a huge Yukon Huskies fan. Rebecca Lobo legend. Beautiful swing. Were you talking about the Shadow Knight? Were you talking about the Tim Anderson swing? It was amazing. Derek Thomas, linebacker for Chiefs all time. I think that's who you were talking about yesterday with Panda, right? From the car crash. I generally don't have favorite players usually. Ooh, I like Tim Anderson though. He's one of the few guys that I follow on social media. The White Sox have some good guys right now. Not amazing players, but good guys. Yakatao from Justin Upton walk-off. Unfortunate. Missouri isn't really known for its sports, yeah. I mean, other than like St. Louis. You always got like consistent teams down there. Not the biggest market, but every year the Cardinals just bring up like a new guy that's just like, alright, superstar level. Or like, not even like, it's never a top prospect, but the dude always goes ham. Like Matt Carpenter when he came up. You guys got like Jose Martinez, and Yachty's been there forever. And the Blues, I think they're usually playoff bound, right? Could be wrong. I don't follow many teams other than the Blackhawks. Brandon Panda creamed us last night, 63-3. That was crazy. It's really known for its farming. To be fair, outside of like Chicago and the suburbs, that's all Illinois is known for as well. We just have Lake Michigan, which is why we actually have a city. If you guys had a lake, that's all you really needed. Hits a walk-off, stays casual. Hey, I'm not gonna be someone I'm not, man. If you want non-casual, if you want excitement, it's the wrong stream. You need to see my She Cave. I do need to see it. Do you have like jerseys hanging in there too from Ken Griffey Jr.? Collect sports cards. I got my mom an autographed Derek Thomas card before she passed. Oh man. Nine watching. Why is there 9 likes? You know why? It's because Nightbot isn't doing his job. It's always freaking Nightbot, man. I would appreciate if you guys dropped a like. Get some more people in the chat. Have some more fun for you guys. Look at this GOAT squad right here. He's got Gallo and he's got Eric Thames. You don't even need anybody else. You have like 30 jerseys, 32 Ken Griffey cards. But are they hanging up? Because that would be freaking dope. I know you got the jerseys, But I gotta see the cave itself. I gotta see how you gotta set up that whole gold hobby. Hopefully I don't have a lefty starting. I think I have a lot of lefties in my rotation right now. Average record, it's close to 500. See the jersey for your 40th? I might have. Come on. People don't think of Missouri as a good state because of Kansas City and St. Louis. I guess so. I just don't think that people think of Missouri in general. It just never crosses their mind. It's like one of those states that, like, if you talk about St. Louis, that's the only time it gets brought up. I don't think, yeah, they've got some weird stuff going on in Kansas City. I've got a lot of family in Kansas City, so I'm there from time to time, and whenever there's news, like noteworthy stuff going on about Kansas City, we get to see it and we get to make fun of our relatives. But, like, being from Chicago, there's a murder every other hour, so I can't say much. What is that? That's gone? What was that camera angle, by the way? Not really sure what happened there. Slurve off of the plate for a home run. I got a White Sox. Oh, you did tell me about that. Welcome back, Sports Huddle. So glad you said Kobe and not LeBron. I totally missed the whole conversation. It is a really good state besides those two cities. Yeah, man, I was actually thinking, not thinking about it, but I was looking into, like, good places to move long term. And I feel like Kansas City's good temperature-wise. Plus, housing costs are decent there, apparently. But I haven't done a ton of research into it. I like Chicago. And the suburbs, especially. But the only thing I can't handle is the weather. That would be the only reason I left, if I did. You think you played this guy today? Did you win? Kobe jersey hanging, Steve Young jersey too. Alright, there you go. You hate LeBron. Why do you hate LeBron? How do you change the thumbnail? If you're doing a stream, you have to go to events. So, you know, on the left side, it says live streams, and then there's like 3 drop downs right on, or like 3 tabs right under it, and it says events. Then you go to events. No. Scratch the whole thing. When you're in your stream controller room, you have to go to the tab at the top that says let me just look at it. It says ingestion settings, and then you can change your thumbnail up there. Ingestion settings. Ooh, alright. Jackie Robinson jersey, Triple Cities Mets jersey. There's a terrible town in Missouri called Columbia. It's notorious for its murders recently. That's not good. It's nicknamed Little Chicago. Rip. Chi-Town. I guess we deserve that one. Let's see if he can pick up this baseball. He can, but he's going to bounce around there. Alright. Ooh, he did go back. Okay. That's fine. I just didn't want him to take third base. He's a little self-absorbed. That's fair enough. I'm going to just walk Gallo. I don't think this guy has anything in his lineup other than Gallo. Ooh, he does have Thames, though. Alright. He does have Thames, so we're going to go with Gil Martin for at least one batter. Never mind. Alright. Well, in Missouri, the weather is crazy. That's true. It's crazy, but is it cold?
I got the count. Oh, and 2.
Because Chicago's weather is crazy, too. So I don't know how much crazier. I know there's, like, the Tornado Alley and stuff, but Illinois is kind of up there as well. So if it's crazy, maybe not too much crazier than Chicago, but at least warmer in general. Can be 90 degrees and then below freezing a couple of days later. Yeah. That happens here. I lost, but I'm pretty sure you can beat him. Hope so. He's had a good at-bat here. He had a base hit with Javi to start off. There we go. Colton Playa jersey. Never heard of him. I don't like what my man has going on here, so I'm going to switch it up. Go to Albers, who I feel a little bit more comfortable with. I do like the sinker. LeBron's son could take him. See, LeBron is very self-absorbed, but I feel like he's grown more than a lot of athletes do. And he puts his money where his mouth is. Lauren is in St. Louis. Colton's a Mets prospect. Okay. Yes, Lauren's also in St. Louis. Can be negative 20 degrees in the winter. Really? Did I just walk him? Okay. Yeah, I mean it gets cold here in the winter as well. Only one out. This guy's got some major lag going on, which really shouldn't affect me. He was looking for the sinker, that's why he popped up on the fastball down the middle. It shouldn't really affect me. It's not really affecting pitch location, so it is what it is. We got to make some pitches though. Not out of it yet. Man, if I could hit that pitch, it would have been changing the at bat completely. Rip. Alright, dude, we have double A Mets here. I get to see a lot of Mets prospects. True. The minor leagues for the Cubs play right next to my dad's work, but I've never been to a game. But I know his co-workers do go there. You saw Tebow 4 times last year. Nice. I mean, I live right by the White Sox, so I get to see all the White Sox prospects because they're all in the major leagues, and we don't have any real major league players other than like Jose Abreu. So I'm basically living right next to the double A team. Best prospect I saw here, 19-year-old David Wright. Nice. See, Missouri weather really differs because of where it's located. Well, what part are you talking about? Are you talking north or south? Tebow has hype built around him, and now he's just got brushed off. Didn't he make like an all-star team this year or something?
Count is 2-1.
Welcome to everybody, by the way. Doing a BR run. I think we're 3-0 now. I'm gonna change the title real quick. I think we're 3-0. We're gonna finish this run out, whether I go 3-2 or 12-0. Who's that bat? Tim Anderson versus a lefty. He can go yard. He's only got 50 power, but he's got some good contact, and he lifts the ball pretty well. Talking about all the state, not just the parts. Okay, gotcha. Since it's the middle of the country, it could be weather from the northeast, south, and west. You get to see a little league team. They're called the Chicago White Sox or something like that. Hey, I just made that joke about them being a double A team. Okay, we're not gonna go little league. Double A is fair, but I ain't gonna let you disrespect my boys like that. Real talk though, I got to see about 11 or 12 games last year because the tickets were about $5 each. He could throw me out at third. He hesitated. Got lucky there. But there are 2 outs. He does have a... Who does he have? He does have a lefty on the mound. Thank you. You never heard of them? Dang. Rex Brothers is coming out of the game. I hope he does. That means I get to use Jake Bowers, who has a pretty nice swing. I'm not sure. Jake Bowers, I think, had a single in the last game right up the middle. See if we can recreate it right here. Tickets were that cheap, $5. Yeah, you couldn't get it from the actual White Sox for $5. They were selling for like $7. But if you got them on like SeatGeek and stuff like that, even with like their service fees or whatever they're called, you could get them for about $5. But I did get to sit in the outfield. Outfield seats were about $10. Underneath it, probably should have tried to work a walk and get the runner on base for the top fielder, but oh well. It is really cheap, yeah, and it was a lot of fun. There were a lot of giveaways that we got. I'll show you guys some of the shirts that I got. I do wear them on stream. Got some cool shirts and stuff throughout the year. DeGrom played here, Familia, Mats, Flores, Conforto. Yeah, so you guys got a lot of guys coming up through the system. Are you guys considered big market? Because the White Sox are... I don't know if we're considered big market, even though we play in Chicago. The Cubs are, but the White Sox are like the second team, so I don't know. Cespedes rehab there too. This guy looks too skinny to hit home runs, so I'm just going to keep pitching the lefty. Big market? 50-50, okay. It's like medium size. I think that's kind of what the White Sox are at too. Because the Yankees always have money. I guess the Mets probably aren't on that level. The Cubs always have money. White Sox are not on that level. Sold out opening night. Tebow hit a home run opening night. Oh yeah. Tebow did some work. I remember watching a video of his swing. Do I have a lefty? This can go really bad, really fast if I don't. Awesome. The good news is Colementor has a cutter. All right. See if we can get him to hit the ball on the ground. He did get under that ball. Change up. He's probably going to pop this up. We're going to get an out of this. See if he tries to cheese me here. Nope. Alright, we did get an out with Joey Gallo and Eric Thames coming up. The question is, do we pitch to these boys? Because I could walk both of them and face Eddie Murray, which is not a smart move, I think. I'm going to go ahead and pitch to Gallo. If I get beat, I get beat. But I'm not going to throw a cutter. Cutter will be an automatic home run. This lag is brutal, man. Just spent $2.7 million trying to upgrade stadium. Pilar works at the stadium. Nice. Is he trying to bunt cheese on me? This is really bad. He wasn't trying to bunt, which is interesting. We're going to go ahead and throw a cutter outside off the plate. Or right down the middle. That's awesome too, you know. I'll take it. Alright. His uniforms are bad? Is it the logo, or are you talking about how they actually look? No, the logo is just bogus. Yeah, the neon colors. I'm sure that's not anything that people appreciate. Who's pitching? 2 daughters, 2 sons. Thought you were in your early 20s. Just tell them you're in your early 20s, Angel. Just take it. This guy has a really bad connection. As every pitch, he likes to steal a lot. Yeah. I could report him. Not that he's doing anything wrong, I just hate people that play with bad connection. Especially if they know it. Not saying he does, but it's really annoying. It's not as bad as it once was, guys. Like, I'm so happy about that from year to year. The difference of how connection and their servers have changed. There was once a time where you could play anybody that if the other person has a perfect connection, there's still like a 50-50 chance that you're gonna have issues with the outfielders. Outfielders would catch the ball, but on your screen it would show that the ball had rolled to the outfield fence, and you'd get thrown out at second base every time. And you'd have to, like, there was a lag as well, so you'd have to time it by about 5 seconds, and you could your guy running out of out of home plate after he makes contact would stand there for a couple seconds, but on his screen it's like normal. So like you'd always be behind, and you'd kind of have to predict the timing, and it was really bad. So I'm really glad that's not the same as it once was. Jock. Internet's pretty good, never get lagged out. 16 was so laggy. 17 wasn't great either. It was so bad. Internet is 100 megabits per second. That's good. Honestly, gaming-wise, all you really need, I think, is, I believe... Get out of here. All right. I will take that for sure. All right, we can't give up base runners for the 9th inning. I think I need another run as well. Another insurance run would be huge. Jock, man. Yeah, all you really need for gaming is about 25 megabits per second. The important part is the ping. You want your ping to be 30 or lower. 10 is pretty good. And that really comes from using an Ethernet cord. So if you use Wi-Fi, if it goes down for just a second, you're in big trouble. GG, thought you were going to lose. Me too, man. Came in clutch, though. Get this pitch inside. I don't need that to be a strike. I just want it to be inside. I'm going to throw one more batter with this guy, and then go to Carson. Alright, stayed fair. Perfect. Carson Smith is going to come in. If you're going to stream, you should LAN cable your PS4, actually. Yeah, I think you pretty much have to. Pretty much have to. Because I've noticed there is an increased latency. Even with my... I have a LAN cable connected. And my internet's pretty good. But I've noticed even on like 2K and stuff, when I stream, the latency gets worse by just a few milliseconds, but it's enough to like be noticeable. So I can't imagine on if someone tried to stream on Wi-Fi, it would be pretty horrible. All right. Did not think we were coming out with that one alive. I will take it. Dude is awesome at Overwatch. I don't know about that. I mean, I'm pretty decent at this game. Angel, did I tell you I beat Pitching Rebel this morning? To get to World Series? Look at that. 901. Game history. 7-6. I was up 7-4, and I looked at Pitching Rebel's history, and it looks like he toys with people. I think he got bored. I think he gets bored because there have been multiple people in his game history where he's like down 7-4 in like every game, and then he just comes back and he wins every single one. And this is his first loss on the season. Lauren B. Teeps, I saw that as well. I heard he was talking smack to her. She was in his stream, but she shut him up. That's awesome. He was, yeah. have no use for people like that. Sounds like you're gonna physically dispose of them somehow. After the stream, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna stream the rest of this. All right, thanks for sticking around, T Money. Hope you enjoyed. I gotta fix this crap. All right, hopefully everything's still working. She works hard at MLB. Really wouldn't hurt anyone. Yeah, no, I got you. Yeah, would you be able to change the stream title to 4-0? But I was gonna say, do you want to get in a party and talk? I can talk about the tournament that you were talking about, and then also, I think I'm set on some details for, or we could at least discuss details for the charity event. I have like a rough schedule ready, and then we can talk about some of the finer details. We got our first donation, which is dope. It means I should be okay to do some giveaways without feeling bad, because I don't want to just like do like $50 worth of giveaways and then not have as much donated, because then in that case I could have just like donated $50 myself. But I think we're in a good spot. Huh? Which part? Which part's the huh?
Hit hard, but foul.
That's foul.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
What?
Rounded back up the middle. Fielded by Kozar.
Must have yanked it. Alright. Welcome to anybody that's just joining in, by the way. So we got 11 viewers in here. Playing some BR. We are 4-0 now. And we're going to play this run out. Bad time to scratch the nose. It's been like multiple times in the last week where I just like looked away from the screen to like say something to someone for no reason in the middle of a fly ball, and I just whiffed the fly ball, and I'm like, what was I thinking? So I don't know, my focus has just been gone. Thank you. Good swing. I've seen a lot of people use this Killebrew card this year. I just picked him up recently, I believe. Absolutely available to chat. Dope.
He's out.
Riding in, Jock Peterson. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Left fielder. D-Rod.
There, and he gets ahead of Peterson.
Good swing. Jock's done that a few times now. Ooh, we got a little piece of it. I thought he whiffed it completely, and I thought I was going to be a inside the park home run, but he got a piece of it and slowed it down. Hope you're doing well, y'all. Later stream than usual. Tomorrow we will stream as well. I'm not sure what time. I don't know if SDS is dropping anything tomorrow in any form, but either way, it's going to be 3 p.m. or later. And we will be streaming this weekend as well. Potentially a 2K stream on Saturday. And then more of the show. That's going to be in the gap, I think? No. But he did take like 14 steps. Good throw, though. Alright, we got lucky there. Let's see if we can capitalize. Did anybody else See the ball glitch right there? I could have sworn that ball was coming down the middle and then it just disappeared for a millisecond and ended up blowing in. Maybe I blinked though. In case anybody's wondering, I am using zone, no PCI. I think Matt Albers has not given up a run so far. So he's going to be my go-to guy probably for the rest of this run. That's not a good pitch. Carson Smith is still my closer, but Matt Albers can just throw it. I didn't realize, like, after the White Sox got rid of Matt Albers, I thought he was going to retire. Is your headset Afterglow level 3? My headset is the Excellent Pro Gaming headset. It's like the cheapest one on Amazon. So I don't know if it's like good quality, but it's decently comfortable. But yeah, I figured it would be good enough. It had really good reviews, which was why I was okay with it. Sometimes it's risky to get that cheap stuff on Amazon. You have the Afterglow level 3. How do you like them? Nice. That's going to give us an opportunity to hit with the top of the order. Actually, we were going to be able to either way, but now we get a couple chances probably, as long as we don't ground into a double play. It's comfortable. That's important for me.
Inside, ball one.
I just picked these up like last week though, so hopefully I got a chance to use them for like at least a year.
I got to count 2 and 2.
Amir Garrett has a pretty decent slider. It's got a lot of depth, so that's kind of what I'm looking for right now, but I guess I'm not looking for that anymore. Now he's going to throw a sinker probably. Playing the Padres on All-Star. What number game is that? Like number 5? I'm surprised they boosted it up to All-Star. Apparently you do have to play on Legend for the last few games. Get up the middle. Off the base, please. Something. Anything? No. Alright. I didn't need to swing that pitch. Number 6, okay. Justin Upton, good matchup. It's a good card. Okay, we're going to get a chance with Grandal now. Let's see if the man can be clutch. He does have good numbers against righties. And okay numbers against lefties. Gonna have to be patient. Looking low and outside, I think. Lineup is Boston and Dodgers. Trying to do team epics. That would have been my pitch. Could have gone Oppo Taco. Or I could pull it for a bomb. That's risky. He could catch it. Yes. For the October stats. Gotcha, gotcha. Smart. Something magical about this run, guys. I finally had a good at bat too. I mean, I made him throw a few pitches and then he hung one, so finally took a few pitches. All right, Josh Harrison leading off. Smith is ready. Not too super ready, but at least we have a 2-run lead now. Me and you need a friendly? We do. I will be playing subscriber games, I think on Sunday if you're free. Actually, maybe tomorrow. I might play subscriber games tomorrow. Friday's a risky time for me though. Like, sometimes other people are streaming, I don't get as many viewers. But we can give it a shot. And you will be first on the list. There's a pitch. Had a hard time locating changeups today. What do we got? Escobar. Escobar got good, man. I liked him when he was on the White Sox, but he got traded or something to the Twins. He did pretty well with the Twins. I think he's on the Diamondbacks now. But me and Lauren and I played Jackson coming true. Are we gonna have a? We got to do our own thing. We can't do the same thing that you guys and Lauren do. I'm sure it'll come out naturally. 5 wins. Let's see if we can get this number 6. Figure out who our diamond will be. I don't know what the numbers were yesterday, but I ended up going 8-2. Didn't even pick up a diamond, despite winning a lot of games. No, we can't. Thank you. Hope everyone else is doing well. If you guys are lurking tonight, hope you guys are having a good time. Whoop. The thingy froze. There we go. Alright, we found an opponent. Hopefully it's on the lower end of that scale. What do you think about the Don Sutton card? I think it's pretty good. I've been using it all year. He comes in and out of my rotation. Personally, I love fastball sinker combinations. And he's got a very good sinker. He's got a very good command of all of his pitches, except for his screwball. I think people that get beat up, he's got Alvarez, Hoskins, Mazaraco, Sean Rodriguez. This guy's lineup is insane. If I wanted a BR lineup of anything that I wanted, this would be pretty close to it. Nah, that's not true, but it's pretty good. The weak part is the Sandberg, I think. If he had a better diamond, this lineup could be insane. But I think the Don Sutton card is great. Some people love hitting him. Some people hate pitching with him. Personally, I love it just because of my own personal pitching preferences. I'm going to start off with Albers today. He did give up the home run last game, though. World Series player. Pretty good. Do you use the Saberhagen card? I think you got a few of those career arcs, right? This could be a home run. Rip, you got Alvarez. I know, he got him leading off, too. And the thing is, I have a few lefties in my rotation, so it would have been amazing if I could have gotten one of those guys. But actually, that happened yesterday, right? I think you were here, Jackie. Where the guy had Alvarez leading off, and I had a lefty at the top of my rotation. Or in the game from my rotation at the time. And he still hit a leadoff, like double or triple or something. What have I thrown? Everything outside. I'll throw a changeup.
No, ball 4.
That's alright. I am not letting Pedro Alvarez beat me. Pee Wee Reese walked, and I need a stolen base with him. Yes, I love Saberhagen. Cool, cool. I've had decent success with him. I just feel not that comfortable. Like, I don't feel comfortable pitching with him. But at the end of the game, it's like, okay, he just threw two runs in 8 innings, so I guess he's good. But it's always a battle, I think. This guy's taking some pitches. He was a Met. That makes an easy decision for you. See if we can throw it 4-seam on the corner. He's playing third base. That's not the first time he's done that. Barely taking a step to the ball. I think it's Will Millbrooks. Reese is good, man. This is a good card right here. Got the stolen base with Reese. GG. Where's that going? Good pitch release? This guy is good.
Outside.
He's got to throw a strike right here.
Knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike one.
3-1, but 2-on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive.
You know,
There's an arm.
Still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
All right, that's huge. That's huge. We got Frank Thomas up 5-12, but that's pretty much just going to be a grind number. So we don't really know what he hits offline. The stolen base have to be with a shortstop 85 and above. Is that good or bad? I think I did do that. The overall doesn't have to be 85, just the speed has to be over 85, right? There we go. We got out with any trouble, or without any damage. Got out of trouble. And he's got a righty on the mound to start, so let's see if Giambi can do some damage in return. Is that a live player? It might have to be a live player. No, it has to be an AL player, I think. Because I remember doing it with Mondesi. Who else did I do it with? I don't remember, to be honest with you.
Ball one.
Because there's like a few different stolen base categories there. I don't remember which one is which.
1-1.
But I do remember doing some mission with a Mondesi from the ticket counter.
Miss on a ball out of the zone for strike two.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with
Get through there. Nice. Get past him. Nope.
breaks all the way in.
Now at the plate, Justin Upton. He gets to take his first strike here.
This guy's not happy. I only have 700 plus tickets bought the Zach Wheeler, and you're in love with it. There you go. They just announced today that they are not going to be bringing any new ticket counter cards. So like if you have any ticket counter card tickets left and you want to get something off the ticket counter,
Nope, upstairs.
can't go wrong. I think I'm going to pick up the ticket counter Schwarber. That's not my spot, so I don't mind that I took that pitch. A lot of times either I pop that up or ground out. So I don't mind that I took a pitch right there. Yanked it. I think if I had pulled that ball, if I was a little bit early, the PCI would have jumped a little bit. And it would have been okay. I don't know why you would do that. It seemed like he did that on purpose. Looks like a good card. Which one, Schwarber? I think he's going to be a very good pinch hitter for me. If they end up releasing ticket cards, dude, I'm very tempted to just hold on to them for a minute, just in case they do. I don't think they will, but it's not out of question. Schwarber, yeah. Schwarber's got a really nice swing. when he first came out, a lot of people had him, and I was giving up 1 or 2 home runs to him every time. That's a good swing. That was a 4-seam fastball off the plate inside. Mesoraco's a real good card. Sean Rodriguez is also a good card. You're not buying the 107 copy next year. Fair enough. They've got a lot of not just work to do on the game itself, but customer relations. They got a lot of work to do that on this off season. I don't know what they're afraid of either. Like, people complain all the time, but like there's a big group which is just like silent and wants them to do better, and they don't appease those people either. The Tomas Nido card is good. He should be the future star catcher of the Mets. Nice. The future catcher of the Mets. Come on. Alright. I think they're too oblivious about the state of the game. It seems that way, but I don't know if you watched the finest stream itself. But they were very candid about like Necro and power hitters and all this kind of stuff. It's refreshing to hear it. Get out of here. Nope. He's a nice guy, got his autograph. Nice. So I don't think they're oblivious. I have a feeling that they don't have the proper manpower in their organization to handle these kind of situations. I think they're used to good swing from Middlebrooks. This is what I was talking about, guys. If Middlebrooks can produce for me in this lineup, we have a very good chance of going 9-0, 12-0. What's up, Fear the Beard? Welcome back. Prove it still. Yeah. There's a disconnect somewhere. I don't think oblivious is the word, though. That's just my personal opinion. Walked off of Trey Mancini because he accidentally forgot to take the batter out. Nice. Dude, I had a 2 home run game with Shohei Ohtani today. Future Stars card. So I actually put him in right field for the last couple innings. And in order to do that, I had to put Albert Bell to pitch for a batter. And he gave up an RBI single, unfortunately. But Ohtani did go 3 for 3 with 2 home runs and a single. You're not a Ramon fan, fair enough. What's up, Donald? Carter raid? iPod King Carter? Carter Gaming TV raid. What is up, boys? How you doing, friends? Playing a BR run? Much appreciated for the raid. Ooh, is he gonna pitch with Chapman? I mean, hit with Chapman. He's hitting with Chapman. What's up, Carter Gaming? How are you doing, my friend? Appreciate the raid. Very much appreciate it. We're having a good run too, man. We've had a few comebacks. You guys are in for hopefully a good run here. Get rated by Carter Gaming TV. I just have to accept it, don't I? Welcome to all. Wake up, welcome, Nate. Favorite line from the finest when Ramon put in Necro and said, "There's no love in these streets." Dude, it was so refreshing to hear Ramon talk about the cheese balling and the power and stuff. We haven't heard that all year, so I'm really glad that happened. But if you're not a Ramon fan, Angel, I totally understand. I think they've got some work to do, customer relations wise, but I hope they turn it around. I'm subbing. Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it. We do a lot of tips and gameplay on this channel. I think I gotta go righty here, right? He's 95 against lefties. But I think I can burn Petite here. Welcome Greenleaf City VO Gaming. We're in crunch time, so I apologize if I'm missing comments right now, but here we go. Got the third out of the third inning, hopefully. And we're going to get a chance to bat for walk-off. Appreciate the subs. Thanks for the sub, Donald. First time seeing you here, I guess. I lost to a guy who had every immortal, and you lost walk-off, was up by 1. Rip, my friend. Rip. He seems like he's a people person. Is there a but after that? Welcome back, T-Money. We just got rated by Carter Gaming, the GOAT. Ooh, what a play by Frank Thomas. Make sure you guys go drop a sub on Carter Gaming if you haven't already. I think he's got... Right? He's got a Aroldis Chapman still in there. Alright. We're going to go ahead and pitch... What's his face? Carson Smith at the bottom of the... top of the third. And he's already gotten through Pedro Alvarez, which is good. The rest of his lineup isn't amazing. Van Slyke? Get up. Let's go, boys. Carter Gaming MVP for this game right here. 210 subs, what the heck? Was that all on Carter Gaming right there? GG Carter Gaming, appreciate that, man. You'll be in here more awesome, man. I appreciate it. I'll be in your stream as well. No doubt, no doubt. That's a 6-0. Let's find out who our diamond is. Yesterday I got 8-2, so I didn't pull a diamond despite getting 8 wins. It's not amazing. Aaronola, perfect. Love to see it. Love to see it. Will Middlebrooks is a god, dude. He's been a game changer for me. He's hitting everything in sight. Made some nice plays. He had a third to first double play in the first inning when he had the first 2 guys on. Insane. Fear, you're absolutely correct. They need fans that have info and care about the game. Totally missed whatever you said in that game. The thing is, they need to hire baseball fans to work with the developers and not just developers working on the game with no baseball experience. Well, they have a couple of developers that played pro ball. Honestly, I don't think that's an issue for them. I'm gonna guess it's a leadership issue. And a personnel issue. So I think there's some truth to it for sure, but I think they have a better understanding of baseball than we give them credit for. I just know they're understaffed for sure, and they don't have the budget that like 2K and stuff has. The thing is, guys, I don't know if you guys are straight up baseball fans, but if you've played other games like 2K, they have the same problems as MLB. They do things on a bigger scale, so they have more to do and have more problems because of it. But there's certain parts where I give MLB a pass. There's certain things, the way they've released things this year has been issues. Has had issues, but I totally understand what you're saying, though. On my flawless game, I almost choked because of Middlebrooks. No bedside manners. That's true. They were very insensitive about that Ted Williams tweet. I don't know if you guys watched This Week in MLB The Show, but they were spot on with everything they said about it. So there's some issues, but it's all right. Bagwell, Buhner, Paul DeYoung, Hoskins. That's a GOAT lineup right there. But ours isn't too bad ourselves. What's up? What is that? It should. You know which one? Yeah, it should work. Cause I'll point it out later. I wish you could charge the mound with your bat. I wish so too. Unfortunately, MLB doesn't let them. Used to be able to do that. Well, you could charge the mound in like MVP 05, but you couldn't bring the bat with you. Did I mound visit? No. Alright. Appreciate everybody that came by from the raid. If you guys are sticking around, got a lot of videos on tips for the game. Everything I've learned playing the game in the last 10 years. If you ever have questions during the streams, feel free to ask at any points. And appreciate all the subs as well. Alright. I should have brought in a different pitcher. Padres pitcher hit Reese 2 times in a row. That's when they know that you have a mission that you need to do. Automatic hit by pitch. Especially if they have like a 3-0 count and you're trying to get a walk. They're just gonna hit you. Waffles or pancakes? It's tough. I'm gonna go waffles. Only because every time I've had a waffle at a restaurant, it's been amazing. And there have been way too many times where I've had bad pancakes. Just like dry, tasteless. Way too many times. But in general, I get more excited about pancakes. Get out of here. I think it's going to be a pop-out. Just barely missed it. That's hit 100 miles into the air. Oh, that's why. Okay. I'm going to take a second after this at-bat. I think someone closed the windows and turned on the AC. You got to have the windows open. I'm going to go now, get ready for bed. Have a great night, dude. And hope the stream goes well. Bonjour, mes amis. Appreciate that, Nate. Thanks for the sub. Thanks for sticking around. Have a good night. And I will see you around. Pancakes for sure. Soft food, diet, protein intake, high, lots of eggs. Nice, nice. I need to eat some more eggs. Bad at bat so far. I gotta take some more pitches. This guy knows it too. Wheels McGee freaking Yasmani Grandal. 7 speed. But that gives an opportunity for Jock Peterson, who's been doing absolute damage so far. Even against lefties. Goodness, man. Jock Peterson. Even against lefties, he's been hitting line drives. Cannot digest normal food. Well, that's a bummer. Has he got to stay like that, or is that temporary? I have a friend who got diagnosed with Crohn's last year, so he had to change his diet up completely, and he said it's for life. Hello, risk taker. How are you, my friend? Wait, did you just wake up, or you just get back?
Inside, ball 1. Two and 0.
Stayed too low, ball 2. Here it comes, 2-0. Fouled away.
See if Matt Albert can do work. Just got back. Gotcha. Have a sarcoma they removed from the main tumor. Resected your bowel. It's permanent. Unfortunate. DudeFood, do you think Boston is going to finish this week with the Dodgers? I don't believe so. I think Dodgers are better than people are giving credit for. I think the Astros are definitely better than the Dodgers. But I have a hard time seeing a sweep happening. I just don't know. I thought the Dodgers would do a little bit better. A lot of people were saying 4 or 5 games, but I thought the Dodgers could make it 6 or 7. But I still had the Red Sox winning. At this point, here I'll say this. If they get swept, I won't be surprised. If they get swept, I won't be surprised. But I don't expect it to be a sweep. Reese, man, I had Reese a couple runs ago, and he's amazing. Yes, in 4 games, says Pilamama. What do you think, Fear the Beard? You think 4 games? Is your name Fear the Beard? Is that after Brian Wilson, or is that a personal Fear the Beard? Get out your brooms. Get out your brooms before game 3. Already ready for it? Nice. Let's see, is this guy gonna quit? I would love a quit right here. He's got a good lineup though. I don't think he's quitting. He's got too good of a lineup to quit. Fear the Beard, Chuck Nasty. Oh, that makes sense. He's a Rockies fan.
Ball 2.
Was there another Fear the Beard before Brian Wilson though?
I got 3-1.
Because
3
that's
balls, 1 strike.
some copyright infringement in my opinion. But I mean, Charlie Blackmon definitely deserves it. I don't know if Justin Turner could take that mantle first though. Blackmon, yeah, I mean it's Blackmon
That
now,
ball's foul.
but Brian Wilson had it when the Giants were getting their runs. I don't know if it's like my question is it a nickname that's being passed around through the MLB? Like, was there another one before Brian Wilson? And now that Charlie Blackmon has it, Justin Turner, OMG shave. He's got a. I don't know if his beard naturally shapes like that. I feel like his beard, he like flips it out on purpose, you know, so that it's even wider. I don't think his beard is actually as nasty as it needs. It doesn't need to be as nasty as it looks. Looks like a Ginger Keebler elf. He looks like the Phillies, or not the Phillies, the Philadelphia Flyers mascot. What a double play. You choked a 2-0 lead. Unfortunate, Jackie. It's that 12-0 Negro curse, man. What's the run at? We're at 6 wins, I believe. It's top of the 3rd. Good thing I do have a lefty ready to go. He's going to come in. Gil Martin's going to get ready. Why does Lofton have 108 contact versus lefties and 64 against righties? It is 5-0. You're 5-0? Oh, Jackie's 5-0. Okay. That sucks. Did you give up the lead, or is it tied, Jackie? Is it 2-2, or is it like 2-3? You got 1 out. I'm assuming he's going to go to a lefty here. No, a righty. And then I'll bring in Carson Smith. Try to get the save. Everybody after this is basically better against lefties anyway, so we're in good position bullpen-wise. I didn't realize Odubel Herrera is 375. That might be some offline hitting as well, though. But the rest of my lineup is looking pretty decent, batting average-wise. Odor might have to drop down and switch with Herrera, but I'm not sure just yet. Is this guy going to make me wait for 2 minutes? What else are you guys up to? Anybody else trying to play BR right now? Trying to get some finest cards or grinding for anything? I just got to World Series today, so I'm probably going to grind for Goose the next few days. I might grind for that second finest guaranteed, and after I finish this run, I'm going to be somewhere between like 15 and 25 wins or something like that. What about Asdrubal? What about him? Does he have a beard? He got so frustrated today, but had to keep telling myself it's a game, and was still raging. It does happen sometimes. You're playing ranked. This guy might have gotten frozen out of his pause menu, because that has happened a few times to me, where you're in the bullpen and you come out and then like just everything's gone. There's no menus, nothing moving, so it could happen to him. No beard. Finishing dishes so I can go play Red Dead 2. Is it out already? Oh, I thought it was coming out at like in another hour. You punched your laptop yesterday? You hate VR. Everybody's just raging now. If it gives me the loss right here, I'm about to join you guys in raging, but I hope it doesn't. I'm gonna give it like a few seconds and then I'm gonna forfeit this game. Ranked is more frustrated than BR in my opinion, because it's so much longer than BR. It depends, in my opinion. For me, BR is more frustrating because if you get to like, if you get to 12, all right, hold on. All right, we got the win. We're good to go. 7-0. Nola's my 9 win, of course, so I'm gonna get like 5k stubs out of that. Yeah, my opinion is that BR is more frustrating. If you get far enough into a run and then choke, you just lost everything. If you lose in ranked, no matter how bad of a loss it is, you just get put back a few points, and then maybe you have to win 2 more games in a row to get to wherever you were. But BR, like, everything gets washed away if you lose. You see, I don't get deep into runs. There you go. Yeah, so that is a big difference, to be honest. And then, yeah, if you're not getting deep into runs, then in ranked seasons, if you're like middle of the road in terms of standings, then every win is like, if only I'd won that game, I'd be like up here and won that game. If I didn't have the disconnect, I'd be that much higher. So yeah, in that case, I totally understand where you're coming from, Shadow Knight. Yeah, just 7-0, unfortunately. Hope to make it 8-0 after this one. But we're in good position to at least get a... Is this person good? I think this person's pretty good. Thank you, Angel. He's got some cards that I like. The Mark Reynolds, the Albert Bell. Actually, Emilio Bonifacio has been pretty good. He's got D. Gordon batting 5th. So I think this guy either doesn't know what he's doing at all, or he's like a very good at BR and has the guy exactly where he wants him to be. I just feel like I recognize this PSN from something. That Emilio is cheese. He is kind of cheese, but he also has a good swing. Like, I've hit a lot of line drives with him, which doesn't really happen with contact hitters this year. So I was surprised about that.
Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. Infield in the overshift here, now the pitch. And we're underway.
Don Sutton in the 6th, 70 pitches, no runs. GG. Alright. Not sure if that's like a real swing or if he's trying to bait me. You're 5-1 now. Ouch. Hopefully you'll at least get the 9-win diamond. Maybe they'll throw like a Giancarlo Stanton at you or something. I've had really good luck in terms of diamonds for most of the year. But recently, like, everyone I've gotten has just been decreasing in value every time I get them. I picked up Francisco Rodriguez as a 9-win recently, and he went down, as soon as the finest came out, he went down by about 30k, 20 or 30k, so that was unfortunate. I got, I think, a Verlander recently out of some run, like an events run or something. But at the beginning of the year, I was getting like Giancarlo Stanton, Aaron Judge for World Series runs and things like that. So that was nice. Bait. You know who your 12 is? My 12 is going to be Alex Bregman. My 9 is Aaron Nola, which kind of sucks. 12 is definitely going to be Alex Bregman. I thought that was gone. Catch this, please. Thank you. That's the one thing they also need to fix is contact hitters become usable again next year. Agreed. I hope they just lock down the PCI. Try to give us like guaranteed line drives if the balls hit right in the center of the PCI. That's all we really need. Some more consistency. A lot of the stuff that they said during the dev streams this year, as long as they come through on them next year, that would be great. But like, since they said it this year, they should have come through on them this year, and they didn't. So they're aware of the problems. I think they just don't know how to fix it. What's up, Jorge? How you doing? Bregman? No, I'm kidding. I don't know who my 12 win is yet. Benintendi, you're fired? What just happened? You made World Series today? Dope. Congrats, Jorge. That's awesome. Me too, actually. Hi, Chiefs Kingdom. Get out of here. That's a double at least. Oh, with Grandal's speed, maybe not. He's going to have to stay at first, actually. He would have been hosed. Schwarber just dropped a fly ball to Jackie. Ouch. 0-5. Would you like me to tell you that I have the form thing? What does that mean? Freaking Jock, man. Making everything happen. And then we got Middlebrooks coming up next. Hello, Chiefs Kingdom, once again. Caught Jackie. You can't steal. Nice. Let's see what Middlebrooks can do. I don't even know who his pitcher is. Wes Parsons. Never heard of you. So you can go yard off of you. It shows who you can get for your 12. Oh. Yes, please. I would like to know. It's going to add pressure, but whatever. At least I'll get the chance to go for 12-0. Altuve, that would be dope. I can focus the CPU grind for the finest pack. Need 15 more teams. Nice. That's not bad. You already got halfway done. I haven't done any of the CPU grind. I know Angel's on at least number 6. She was playing the Padres a little while ago. How is everyone? Doing well, doing well. How are you? Fear the Yasmanian Devil. He's been clutch for me as well. 7. Texas 21, Dolphins 10. Apparently Ryan Tannehill is one of the worst 5 quarterbacks in the league. Is he still on the Dolphins? I think he is, right? Alright, pitching well so far. Gotta get some runs, though. Couple good swings in the first. Not the greatest batters coming up right here. Odor hasn't done anything for me, but if he gets a hold of one, he can get out of here. Tannehill IR, okay.
So far, this has been a very good outing for this guy. Listen, he doesn't have the best stuff, but what he needs to do, he's doing it right now. Throwing strikes early, trying to initiate a lot of contact. The more pitches that the hitters see up.
Get out of here. There we go. Alright, that's my first hit with Odor this entire season. I don't know if I've used him offline, but I'm pretty sure I have, which is kind of ridiculous. But he goes yard in a big way right here. And he doesn't have a base runner, which is awesome because that means if I get all 3 guys at the bottom of the inning, he doesn't get any of his top of the lineup guys back up. and that would be huge. No more ticket counter cards for this year. Yeah, so if you guys don't know already, MLB The Show tips confirmed that there will be no more ticket counter cards that are going to be released throughout the year. So if you have tickets left over, go ahead and spend them. No reason to keep them at this point. You picked up Yogi yet? I do have Yogi. He's got like 1 home run for me. Riding the bench. I still have Piazza starting, so that's where I'm at. But I don't know if I'm playing ranked. That's the thing. I don't know if I go back into ranked. I may put Yogi as my starting catcher. I'm not totally sure yet. Went to the nutritionist today. Ooh, only been up 3.5 hours. Ooh. Wait, I want a different hitter. I think Van Slyke had a walk-off for me earlier. Went to the nutritionist today. All my numbers are down. That's why I've been ill. Oh, man. That's tough. Van Slyke, he was 0 for his first 4 or something, and the last 2 at-bats, he's hit home runs. And that's huge because now I got some insurance. He could quit. There we go. 8-0, my friends. No more ticket counter cards. That's bullcrap. All this wait for garbage. That is very true. Because it's been one of those things where they don't talk about it all year. And then all of a sudden, finally get that card, and we were all thinking Reggie Jackson. It's Yogi Berra that doesn't have a ton of power. And like I said, they're fully aware of it. Ramon mentioned power hitters during the stream, and he mentioned cheese ballers like Necro. So they're fully aware of all that kind of stuff, and they know that Yogi's not a great card right now. GG, appreciate that. If it makes 19 better, then I'm down. What would make it 19 better, Shadow Knight? You blow the game 2 in a row. Oh, man. Ticket counters. Ozuna. Did you throw a cutter with Ozuna? What pitch did you throw with Ozuna? I'm sorry if that made some noise. Hope it didn't. What pitch did you throw with Ozuna? I think my ERA with Ozuna is like 0.50 when I'm not throwing a cutter, and it's probably like a 10 when I'm throwing a cutter. They need to not release everything like they did this year, space them out. Yeah, I would like to see them do something where you get to like every week you get an unlock card, and with that unlock card you get to choose 1 immortal to unlock or something like that. Or whatever they do next year. I hope they don't do immortals. But whatever they do, I hope that there's some more choice so that we can get some more good cards at the beginning, and then also some cards that we can kind of pick. Not everybody has the same thing, and then we get some variety throughout the year. Some diversity in the lineups. I know that's been an issue for a lot of people, that they don't like to see the same cards over and over and over again. It might be one way to help that out a little bit. Maybe not fix the problem, but help a little bit. Yasmanian Devil. Oh, you didn't lose yet? That's good. Still got a chance. 2 fastballs. Oh, okay, gotcha. That's a cutter inside. I'm gonna make sure this guy goes to second. Oh, I would have got him out too. I don't think I've thrown a red throw in like a year. That was really unexpected. I was so surprised that he was actually starting to go back to third that I wasn't even looking. Yeah, I threw a cutter. It's totally on me. Totally on me. Would have loved for them to release an Immortal every 3 weeks. Yeah. I don't know. Let's get 9-0. You gotta make a comeback now. Made some really dumb pitches there. If I didn't like my TV so much, my controller would be through it right now. Don't even blame ya. Max, Muncie, or Silver Griffey? Silver Griffey. Muncie can hit righties and lefties, but I don't like his swing. I think Griffey has a better swing. Good night, Shadow Knight. Thanks for sticking around. Hope you had a good time here, and hope to see you tomorrow.
Look out, hot shots at third, and there are two away. In now,
Eastern Standard Time live. Yup. We're in Central over here, so I got a little extra time. But those people in West Coast, they got it the best.
Keep my eye on with this young starter on the mound is how he's able to stay ahead of hitters. It makes pitching at this level a lot easier. And when you're
This guy's swinging away too, man. Like I did not need to throw a home run pitch to that guy.
stepping into the box, Jason Giambi. He'll lead things off.
Yeah, I think Angel's gonna pick Ken Griffey Jr. every time. Not even a question. You could have said Bronze Griffey or Immortal Ted, and she would have said Bronze Griffey.
The 0-1 pitch.
This is zone, no PCI on, by the way.
Going two.
Not using directional.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
I'd pick Junior every time. See, told you.
good pitch right there with the bases empty. Why not take a shot?
Ooh, where'd I miss that one? Late? All right, I'll accept it.
Again, a 1-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. After it is Davis.
Off the wall?
1 away.
Bummer. Fun fact, I found on Reddit 17 had 150 giga counter players while 18 had 27. Yeah, it was bad. I think the year before that too, like every year they've had good cards. There was even like a rookie Trout one time.
5-11 reliever enters to take over.
I think it was on 16. But there have been good cards from time to time, and I'm just very surprised that they didn't do anything. They could have at least like put a finest card, some postseason cards in there. I think yesterday I basically said I guarantee that there will be ticket counter cards with the postseason programs, and I guess I was wrong within like 12 hours. Pick Junior over Jackie, that's interesting. What about Bronze Griffey versus Immortal Jackie? What would you pick? Runners on first and second. See if we can get a line drive up the middle here.
That's a ball.
I'm looking for a slider like middle low. Ticket counter last year was OP. 99 Sale, Donaldson, Blackman, yeah. Last year was good. This year not so much. Not looking good. We do have
Batter's out.
Will Middlebrooks, and if he goes to a righty, he's going to be at a severe disadvantage as we get to the back of the game. And if he doesn't go to a righty, just missed it. It's a good pitch to hit too. Bronze Junior is fast. No, Bronze Junior is Bronze Junior is his White Sox card. Impact veteran. Gold Griffey is fast.
Changeup over the inside corner.
There's a called strike on a changeup.
And then there's a Diamond Griffey, which is also
That
fast.
changeup up in the zone like this oftentimes gets hit very hard.
But he can run.
He was able
Okay.
to get away with it that time, but if he's going to be successful,
In the outfield or on the
he's
base
gonna get
paths?
that changeup down in the zone around.
So I feel like there's a random
One ball,
cards
two
like
strikes, it's out.
Bronze Babe, who's just he chases everything down. So I'm guessing that's what you mean with that Bronze Griffey.
The 1-2. Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway
Rip.
center. Ranging back is Herrera.
gonna have to make a major comeback. The good news is I got 2 runners on in the first inning, so in the 3rd inning I'm gonna have a chance with my good hitters. Top of the lineup's gonna be able to come up in the 3rd inning, but we're gonna have to scrape a couple runs across at the bottom of this inning for sure.
Nope.
Base, okay.
He's out.
You just won? Nice. What was the situation? Ranked? Or are you playing BR? Alright, he lost another guy on his bullpen, so let me take a look at his bullpen real quick. A bullpen game in ranked. Nice. I didn't use Matt Albers in this game, that's why I'm losing. Never need to use Josh Clementer. Wind's blowing in from right field as well, that's going to be bad for me. That might have been what kept in the Giambi home run at the beginning. He's got Jerry Blevins. So he's going to have to use Blevins in this inning, and then I'm going to have an advantage in the 3rd inning. My opponent hit homers with his first 2 batters. How soon did you take out your pitcher? Because I've had games where I keep my pitcher in even if they homer really early. Sometimes I give up like 5 runs. But I really hate bringing in my bullpen early. I almost never do it. Sometimes I'd rather just take the mercy rule and have a fresh bullpen for the next game. So you bought 98 Edwin Diaz and he pitched 5 innings. Nice. How many runs did he give up? 0? It's hit in a good spot. So close. Saw on Twitter that Mookie Betts had food delivered at 1 a.m. to homeless people outside Boston Library. Trays and trays, that's awesome.
Ball, that's outside.
Get out of here. Man, I think that's the wind on that one too. I think that went right into the barrel. It was only 93 off the bat though. Maybe not.
Ball 1, no strike.
Man is a national treasure. Indeed. Alright, not looking great. Yeah, a lot of people have trouble hitting Diaz. He's only got like 3 pitches, but release point's amazing. Didn't allow any runs, perfect. I guess you found yourself a keeper right there. Is this who I gave up a home run to last time? Yangervis Solarte? This is one of the worst lineups I've faced today and given up the most damage. I think I lost focus in the first inning. Four-seam slider changeup. Yep. Basically like Chapman from the right side. Who's he got on the mound? Still a lefty. The problem is he has a 3-run lead, so he can keep Blevins in. We're going to have to really work for some base runners.
Nope. Steer right.
Is the sinker his first pitch? No, curveball. What is that? Oh my god.
He's in there.
All right. I checked that. Tying run is up to the plate. In the form of... who? Justin Upton versus a lefty. He's going to have to bring someone else in. And he's done with lefties, guys. Jerry Blevins is his last lefty. So if he faces him right now, I've got the advantage for the next 2 batters or so. Grandal's a switch hitter. And if he doesn't, then my next 2 batters have the advantage. I just can't ground into a double play. Tyler Clippard, he's got a changeup and a splitter, so I should have swung at that pitch.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Kemp is clutch. Kemp is amazing. Worst thing that could have happened. Nope. 100% my fault. I had no reason to swing at that pitch. Good pitch. Yikes. Some bad luck. Bad decisions as well. So we lose the 12-0, but hopefully that Altuve is still there. We just need, what, 4 wins? We're playing this out, no matter what. I hope whoever was that, I think, was it T-Money or was it Shadow Knight who said 12 wins Altuve? If you're wrong, I'm going to be mad. But I still need to win this game in order to get to that point. I made really bad decisions that game. I don't know why I brought in Cole Mentor first. It should have been Matt Albers. Do not like his pitch selection. By the way, thanks for anybody that subbed today. We got quite a few. Anybody that's been in here from the Carter Gaming raid, sticking around, Shadow Knight, okay. Yeah, apparently there's like a tree of whenever you see your first 9-win card, then there's something that follows that's always the same. Poop. The only word in Angel's vocabulary. I've had fun though, man. Back-to-back days with 8 wins. Starting to get much better at BR too. I used to never get anywhere close. Finally got my first 12 win like a couple weeks ago. New York Yankees, Jake the Snake. Well, what's up, Guymans 360? How's it going? We are now at an 8-1 run. Still have a chance at the 9-win, but this guy's got Chris Davis, Matt Olson, Gary Sanchez, Jock Peterson, Jed Yurko. So this guy's middle of the lineup is very good. How's it going, Guymans? See what these guys' record is. Pretty good. We've got very similar records. You've seen this guy before? Definitely a World Series player. He's only a gold player, which means he's gotten to the World Series without like having the most amazing team, probably. I thought I just froze out of the game. That was sucked. Here we go. On a fuzzy video earlier. Okay. You played this guy as well? Casey Lawrence is dotting his pitches. Is that his name, Casey Lawrence? I think I just made that up. Is it Casey Lawrence? Get revenge for you? I absolutely will try my best. Do I throw another inning? Another batter with him? I'm just going to go straight to Chris Davis. I don't even know what I'm saying anymore, guys. I'm going to go straight to Matt Albers. Try to get the advantage. Like, Chris Davis is slightly better against right-handed hitters, right-handed pitchers, and 84 speed. But I still like the righty-righty matchup. I would rather pitch righty-righty than lefty-righty, especially if they have similar splits, even if it's reverse. Keep outside on George Brett. George Brett, I don't think he's dangerous enough to do anything anyway, so I'm not too worried about that. But you're right, he doesn't do too much if you try to throw it outside there. Matt Olson is much more dangerous than George Brett, in my opinion. He's got a great swing too. That could have been a home run if he swung. Can't hit outside, yeah. Totally right. Alright. This guy seems like he's willing to swing at everything. And I don't think he scored, right? Okay, so good position so far. And he quits. He did not want to play. Played a couple games for fun with JT Realmuto. How's his swing? Like, he has 89 power, which if he has a good swing, that's actually enough to play in ranked. It's just the stats versus lefties not good. Jim Edmonds, not a bad card. So it's not Altuve. I think that might have been the 12-0 that he was talking about, but let's look at postseason cards. Jim Edmonds is going for 100. I might even keep him. Like, he's good. Like, one of the best swings in the game. Great numbers. I would have to consider keeping him, but we got to get there first. We got to get 3 dubs in a row. You guys ready for this? Jock or Jackie Bradley? Definitely Jock. Not even close. Definitely Jock. He's batting .316 with 2 homers, 4 RBIs. Not bad. 42 vision. GG, thanks. I don't think I did much in that one. Edmonds is good, and he is a lefty, and he hits lefties. So like it's good all around, that Jim Edmonds. And a great swing to boot. I had his gold card in ranked for the longest time. He's still batting like 360 for me. Oh, 42 for Jim. Oh, okay. I did notice that before, but I forgot about it. So you're right. If I do get him, I'm halfway to Yelich, though. I could get finest Yelich if I sold him. Get my World Series rewards in a week and probably sell some of those. Challenge of the week. I'll have some stubs. I could probably get Yelich. JT is 77 vision. Done by 2 in the 10th. You got this, Angel. You got this. What's the record? 73 and 49. Not bad. Please quit. Zobrist, Peterson, Castillo. Not an amazing team, but not the best. It's going to be a question of, can I pitch to Jose Ramirez? The answer is no. I've done that a few times today. I leaked a fastball over the middle of the plate. Bummer. Alright. Question is, do I pitch to Zobrist and Peterson? Alright, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go lefty. I'm going to risk it here. I'm going to go lefty. Just because Zobrist doesn't have a ton of power. He does have good contact against lefties. But his power is only at 75, so he really has to square it up to get out of here. And I'm going to risk it so that I can face Jock with a lefty. Without having to burn whatever his name is so early. Matt Albers. You lost Poop. Unfortunate. Who's your best reliever on your normal squad? Honestly, all my relievers are really good that I have right now, so good play. Aroldis Chapman's got like a 130 ERA, but he's kind of a lefty specialist, so I don't know if that really counts. Raleigh Fingers has like a 180 ERA, and he's my closer. So he's been really good too. This guy's pretty good.
Way up into the moon deck.
Bummer.
Out of here. So stepping in.
Hoffman's not been great, but ever since I took him out of the closer role, he's been pretty good. And once I started using pure analog pitching, I used to use meter, where he was garbage. So ever since I went to analog, Hoffman's been much better. Rob Nen's okay. I do have Billy Wagner, Immortal Wagner, which is really good. And I had Alex Wood from the ticket counter for the longest time. I was one of the first people to really use him in ranked. And I only picked him up because I needed a lefty in the bullpen, but he had a 1.80 ERA or something for the entire year.
Won't be uncommon to see a lot of off-balance.
How many wins am I at? I'm at 8. No, I'm at 9. 9 wins. My 12 win will be Edmonds if I can get there. But that means I got to make a comeback in this game, and I got to get 2 more wins after that. You're going to do the 6 finest to get Eck. I might do that as well. I don't even know if I will try to get that many finest cards. Probably wait for postseason.
Another foul ball. Hey, he's got 4 foul balls in the save right now. Really making this pitcher grind for effort. Here comes again, 1-2.
What?
The swing, and this one is blasted to right field. Nothing's
Live
gonna
series
stop
player
it.
steals. Oh man.
And gone.
How many did you get in that
Absolute
game?
bomb.
In total for BR wins? It's got to be around 20 right now. Not totally sure though.
High fly ball after straightaway center. Herrera's there. Makes the catch.
I'll check after this game. Seriously hate this game. Fair enough. Fair enough.
Riding in.
You just need 4 more.
Things off here in the bottom half of the first.
4 more finest cards. It's not bad.
Ball, that's down.
All right, let's see how good of a pitcher this guy is. We're gonna have to get good at bats.
And a good eye there
2-0.
by Giambi. It's 2-0.
Good night, dude. I'm sleeping. You have a good night, Jackie. Hope the sleep turns the game around for you. Hope you have a better day tomorrow. Get those 12 and 0s. So you get 3 cheap ones off the market. Get Hater, then you'll have 6.
Take your base, ball 4.
That's true. You can get a diamond, 86 overall, Jake McGee for relief and super juniors. I do have the Jake McGee actually. He's been amazing for me too. He's got a low 2s or maybe high 1s ERA for me. He's surprisingly amazing. I think he just brought in the Sling Bean Stringer. String Bean Slinger. Carl Edwards Jr.
Inside, ball 1.
88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s.
Justin Upton hitting up the middle multiple times today. He is really good. He doesn't have any changeups. He's got a slider curveball, but if you throw those off of each other, very good pitches. Is he going to go lefty here? And he's going with the Jake McGee. Is this live series or diamond? It is live series, so it's a bronze card.
No, that's down.
I'm going to wait for something up, I think. Wasn't quite there. That should have been my pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes the count.
Hanging curveball, hopefully.
Tough for hitters to do much with pitches
Perfect.
at that location unless
He's out.
I sold Aaron Nola back.
He's out.
I think you'll get Nola again, Freddie, and Locane. Okay. So you pitch well with Nola? You're playing BR now? How's your team looking? Did you draft already?
2 balls, no strikes.
now 2-0 with a great hitter up, a runner on third, no
Nope,
outs.
outside.
All right.
This is not the spot where you want to be challenging a hitter like this. This is where you have to pitch very careful.
All right, we returned the favor with Jock. We got a home run versus a lefty like he did, and that's an absolute tank. And he's going to switch out here. You got the crime dog, Fred McGriff. Nice, nice. So he's run through a couple guys in the bullpen so far. Don't give him that.
One thing I'm going to keep my eye on with this young star on the mound
that's it.
is how he's able to stay ahead of hitters. It makes pitching at this level a lot easier. And when
Imagine if I hadn't just grounded into a double play before the home run.
much better time doing that if you attack hitters from the get-go.
Those are my least favorite double plays, is the ones that you absolutely destroy, like 95 miles an hour off the bat, and it's a double play. Don't ever do warming up, so that's great. I'm getting really hungry, so my words may not make any sense moving forward, just so you know. But we're going to finish this run out no matter what. 7-63? What is that? Would you rather use Immortal Vlad or Babe Ruth? I would say Babe Ruth. I haven't had great success with Vlad, but I would pick Immortal Vlad over Immortal Mike Trout. Feed you? I do need some food. My BR record? Oh, that's not great. Is this Jake Bowers? Jake Cave. I need to get this guy out because he's got the top of the order coming up next. Good snag. Only 9 finest prices that are cheap enough for me on the market. Guy men's, it also matter, but you have your righties and lefties matched up. Because a lot of people don't have a ton of righties in their lineup, so it might be nice to have Vlad just for that balance. But it probably isn't necessary. They should make Immortal Andre Dawson. Yeah, they had a 99 card for him last year, right? It was a ridiculous card. I think it was the best card in the game last year. So they probably should. Power swing. I rarely use power swing, but I did right there. You're not good enough like Lauren. I think you are. If not now, then someday. I've had really dumb swings this inning. All I needed to do was like put a runner on base and try to clear the pitcher spot, but didn't even do that.
We all know this guy's a real good fastball hitter. We saw how far he can hit one. He got a fastball that he liked.
It was a really dumb inning for me.
It got out of here in a hurry.
Alright. Sinker outside. You're better at Fortnite than her. You got something. There you go. Oh no. Bauer, JT, Scherzer, Nola, Freddie, Locane, Snell, Trinan, and Diaz, of which I have 2. How did he hit that pitch? I faced Bauer last night. He was trash against Healy. Healy threw Bauer at me. I scored 7 runs off of him. Hey, Swolf. Good to see ya. Locane's a good bench bat if you don't have speed. He can hit lefties as well, but not amazing. Crap. Left the guy in for too long. Not willing to pay over 100K for one card. Yeah, that's fair. I have a feeling they'll change something up, but not too much. Good jump from the left fielder. I don't think I'm going to catch it, though. Jock does not have that speed. You don't understand why Kagan got a card? They said that he had a repeat of the season where he was like number 3 for MVP voting. But yeah, I don't know. Probably shouldn't have got one. You're gonna make an event team. Swolf, I'm 9-1. My 12 win is Jim Edmonds, and I'm about to blow it. But we've had some good comebacks in this run. I do like my lineup, so if I can get an out here, we have a chance.
Nope, that's foul.
Up and down and in and out. Try not to throw right down the middle of the plate.
Might be just because you need power. Get outside. Alright. I got too much of the plate. I'm gonna bury it. If he goes to third, he goes to third. Alright, Red Sox. I have the Red Sox as well. Yeah, I guess we're never gonna know why they gave Locaine a card. They just did. If he goes to a righty, I was gonna say he has a 2-run lead. If he went to a righty, that would put me at a big advantage. Dumb. But he's got to keep the lefty for Giambi up next. Crap. Alright, one of these guys obviously has to get on for me to be able to do anything. See if Giambi can slap one. How do you play all these YouTubers? I don't know, man. It's been weird. This last month, I've just played like every single one of them.
Ball 2.
Boy, this is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like this.
Ball inside.
See right here if he lays one in there. Give him a
Should I just take 2 pitches? Is he gonna feed me though? I think I'm gonna take 2. He's probably gonna throw a fastball down the middle. He walks me? Dude, what are you doing? He's gonna go lefty.
That's out.
What's up, boys? Probably wanted you to chase. Yeah, he did. Absolutely did. And that's what he gets.
Ball 1, no strike.
Oh my god. Let's do it. We're getting Jimmy. Let's freaking go is absolutely right. Let's freaking go. Bottom of the lineup coming up. This is insane, man. I mean, the 12-0 was fun and everything. Like, it was cool to get it, but this is insane. This is like the 3rd or 4th comeback. Freaking insane. Comeback kid. What's up, Joey? How you doing? Hungry dude food. What's for dinner? Well, I'm eating pizza, so I won't be able to share, unfortunately. Please quit. Come on. My roommate loves Papa John's, but it's way more expensive than like Domino's. So I got like a large pizza yesterday, and it was like a large pizza and like garlic knots, so it came out to be like 25 bucks. I don't think it should have been that much, but it is what it is. Kenny Pizza, yeah, I can't share, unfortunately. Texas 35, Dolphins 20. All right, T Money, thanks for sticking around. Hope you enjoyed. Hope to see you later. And I'm gonna try to get this 12 win for you, man. What kind of pizza? It is mushroom pizza. A real good pitch. Wanted to come see what's up. Thanks for stopping by, Swolf. Appreciate that. You have a good night. Could have slapped it. That could have been a double down the line.
He's out.
There are 2 away now. Standing in.
Good night, my friend. Who's up? Tim Anderson. Good matchup. We've only got 2 guys left in the bullpen. Who does he have left? Just Bo Schultz. We're looking good. We're looking good.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
What?
Knocked him up. Vargas in foul ground.
Alright.
Makes the catch and
Well,
retire the sub.
bottom of the 5th is going to look good, I think. Dude, I still can't believe Grandal hit that home run. Michael Saunders, nice. He does have the top of his lineup up.
Rounded up the first baseline. Foul ball.
Depending on what happens, if I don't give up any runs, I might have to hit with the pitcher. I might keep Carson Smith for another inning and just try to walk it off with like the top of my lineup.
Pulled toward right center field. Up
If I give up a run though here, I will pinch hit.
the batting order turns over now and set to go. Jose Ramirez. 1 for 2 in this
I hate pitching to Jose. Jose kills me. He's already hit a home run in this game. That's a very bad pitch.
low bouncer to the right side. That winds up foul.
But we got to do work here.
1-1 home. Hit down the line at first.
Got it. All right, Giambi.
He's out.
No comments. Michael Saunders was the man all the team were talking about as a no one. That's true. Like, there's a couple years ago, like he made the, did he make the All-Star team or something? Or he was doing really well in the first half and then he fell off. He was also like supposed to be a top prospect or something with Seattle. He had a pretty good swing at the time, and then all he really had to talk about was like that one half a season. So you're totally right. You got 11 of the 30 finest CPU games done. Nice. Do I want to play Overwatch later? That's a good question. I might. Ooh. I'm gonna see, because I'm gonna eat dinner, and then I gotta figure out the details. Yeah, I'll probably play. To be honest.
1 ball, 1
He
strike.
was also good with the Blue Jays a little. Oh, the Blue Jays. Yeah, I think he did his best with the Blue Jays. He had a good card at one point. Like in the show, he's always got a good swing. So no matter where he is, like if he's a bronze card or sometimes he's got a silver card, he's always got a good swing. Jake Bowers is up. Who's up though? Who's pitching for him? All right. I could bunt him over and try to hit with Giambi. I think I'm going to do that. I think I trust my lineup enough to where I'm going to give myself up and out right here. Alright. We got 2 chances. I think he's going to walk Giambi. He might walk Upton, but he should be walking Giambi. He is not.
1-0.
Alright, there he is. Upton's been pretty good for me. He does have a walk-off, or a go-ahead home run. Let's see what we can do here. Was that on purpose? Looked like it was on purpose. GG. Suicide squeeze. No chance. Are they going to give me the dub or what? Alright, there we go. Put in a lefty. I was considering it, but Justin Upton has had some clutch moments for me in this run. I was going to trust him on that one. Bro, that game was insane. Yasmani, the Yasmanian devil. So clutch. I have a feeling there's a rage message coming after this one. Angel with the munchies. Need to raid the fridge. Enjoy. Had his card last year. Sorry, I was so focused. I was not looking at the chat. He had his card last year and he raked. I did my financial budget, so I'm free. Nice. I actually did as well. I had to look at some utilities and stuff. Suicide squeeze. Never gonna suicide squeeze. Infield in. Put a lefty. You sound so professional. I think that's a good thing. Maybe. Who knows? Last year I had his card and he raked. Are you still talking about Saunders? Because, yeah, he raked absolutely. You got this. Thank you, Carter. We just came back from down, I think 3-0 to start the game, and then 4-2 bottom of the third. Got it done. No, you're good. You're good. I totally just lost track of the chat, so I wasn't sure. I think I had my created player having the Saunders swing at one point last year too, because it was so good. Unfortunately, we got Nola for the first, but if we can close out the 12, I'll be totally happy with a Jim Edmonds. He's going for 100 buy now, and 75 sell now. Angel doesn't get munchies. Join back in a little bit. Sounds good. Thanks for sticking around. Hope to see you back before we get this 12 win. We are not the home team, though. He's Immortal Mike Trout, Eric Thames, JD Martinez, Jason Giambi, Edwin Encarnacion, Yohan, who has power against righties, Dozier, Castillo. So he's got a lineup for sure. We're going to see if he has the skills. Davin, honestly, that looks familiar as well. If a PSN looks familiar, usually they're pretty good.
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball.
A 500 winning percentage. Not amazing, but he does have a solid lineup. It's a very good lineup, and he does win a lot of games, but loses just as many. We're gonna hope to add one more here. Good start. Welcome to everybody that's joining in, by the way. 15 viewers, GG. Good start to the game as well. We are 10-1. If someone could change the title for me, please. Are you a good BR player? DudeFood, what is up? One of the real ones left. What's good, my friend? We're trying to get this 12 win. Carter Gaming, my first 12-0 was like 2 weeks ago. So take that as you will. But recently I've had some good BR runs. I've always made World Series. Made World Series today. Beat Pitching Rebel today. So that was pretty freaking dope. So yeah, I mean I'm pretty good. But I don't know if I'm on that level, you know? Unfortunately, you are not a mod for the moment. And now you are. Now you can do it. You suck bad online, so you grind CPU. Well, if you want tips on how to play online, Joey, I got a lot of videos. Some of them might interest you. Great double play. At least we got the runs. I don't think I warmed anybody else up either. For sure, man. I appreciate the raid, man. Those are my 3 top videos, in my opinion. We're actually 10-1. Sorry, Carter. I don't know if I said 8-1, but I'm 10-1. All right, this guy's got to line up, so I gotta be careful. Like that info to donate to your charity. Well, we got a big charity week coming up next week. I will definitely hit you up with that info. I will put a Nightbot command for that as well, but let me actually just grab the link for that. I'm gonna throw it in the chat as well. I'll do that when I'm batting. So I'm gonna go back to the chat real quick. I will. Go check them out. Sounds good. Sorry if I'm behind the chat. Chat's popping. It's an exciting game. I gotta be focused though. So I really don't want to lose out on that card. So I'm gonna be checking the chat as much as I can, but apologize if I'm not. Never ask me for tips. I suck. Ask her for tips on streaming though. Pill Mama's the GOAT. Make sure you guys check out her channel as well. Biggest Ken Griffey Jr. fan of all time. Ooh, I got lucky that wasn't a home run in the first place, but I was hoping he would make that pick. There we go. Cool, cool. Pull a live series Verlander from your BR pack. Rough. Dude, I pulled, I don't know if you were here, Carter, or probably not, but on, oh, come on. So lucky. So lucky. We've had the luck this run, guys. It's been a magical run. I said that a few games ago. It's been a magical run, but what was I saying? Yeah. I pulled like 3 or 4 of those finest packs the day they came out when I was streaming. And I got zilch. I got Scherzer out of the free pack, which was nice. But I got nothing out the next 3 packs, which I bought with like 90k stubs or whatever. And then I pulled a 1-pack standard pack, and I got 10k diamond eyewear out of it. So I guess the standard packs are the way to go right now. Appreciate that, man. Love the kind words. Hope you're having a good time, man. It's good to see you in the stream. Should I bunt? Timmy's got some speed. His speed is underrated too, man. The White Sox got shafted on their speed in terms of ratings this year because they have one of the fastest teams, but like Tim Anderson has 76 speed in this game. He's much faster than that. He should be, oh goodness, he should be like top 10. That's metrics wise too. I actually looked at whatever they have, the StatCast speed metrics, and the White Sox had a ton of guys in the top 50. Sold Betances once and drafted to BR team. Got creamed 2-0 both times. Ouch, man. Haven't gone to the fridge yet. Didn't pull anything. Yeah, Scherzer. I got like 110k off Scherzer, man. It was a great pull. Dude, I yanked the PCI in both of those, but he's going to be out of position. Nice. I think that's JD in left field. Dude, this is close to my heart. Are you talking about the charity? I hope it goes well. We already got a $25 donation, anonymous donation. It wasn't for me. We did get a viewer who donated 25, so that was freaking awesome. We're gonna have an event next Saturday, not this Saturday, but next Saturday, November 3rd and 4th. 12-hour streams on both days. Angel will be there. Pillamama Gaming will be there as a special guest, and I may have some other special guests as well if they are down. And we're going to play some MLB, we're going to play some Overwatch, Fortnite, and 2K, just to mix it up that day a little bit. And we'll have a good time. There's going to be giveaways, prizes. It's going to be awesome. Make sure you guys follow me on Twitter if you guys want more details, by the way. I will talk about it on stream next couple days as well. Oh my goodness, this guy is having a bad day on defense. Change the record, appreciate it. Yes, the charity. Nightbot is slow. Yeah, Nightbot is very slow right now. Hopping on MLB in a minute. Nice. Hope you get those dubs, man. Let's see if Jason Giambi can do something here. You have 2K also? Sweet. We will have to play. We're trying to put together a Pro-Am team. Are you good at 2K, Carter? I'm not great. I'm still learning the game, but I at least know basketball to some degree, so hopefully I can just be like a glue guy and we can get some dubs, but we're trying to figure that out. If you're down, we might be able to do that. Stalk him on Twitter. I will drop the Twitter in a sec.
Ball 1, no strikes.
There you go. There'll be more information on that soon. But for now, we're trying to get this 12-0. Totally leaned into that one. And he might quit pretty soon. Especially if I got a base hit right here. Pretty good. Sweet. We have a couple players that are pretty good. And then I'm just like average to below average right now. Goodness, man.
He's good.
This guy's having a bad day. I hope this wasn't for like a 12 win or something, because he's not quitting. It's 5-0 and he's not quitting.
Ball. Counts 1-0. 4 runs
here in this half inning.
But yeah, this is my first time getting 2K, so I'm still learning the game. Jock? Back-to-back games with a homer off a lefty? Goodness. I'll take it.
Now in the box, Will Middlebrook. Worked the walk. He came around to score in his first trip in this game. This is hit high in the
You guys are good luck, man. Ever since the raid, I mean, we were doing good before, but ever since the raid, the energy's been there. Dude, I don't know if any of you guys were there this morning, but Turbo tried to raid a random dude today, like some kid. This guy has to quit. He's a trooper, I guess. He's a trooper. Turbo tried to raid someone today. It was like some random kid streaming, and Turbo goes in there, and there's like, I don't know, Turbo and Envy and like some of the big names in there, and Lauren was in there too. And there's just like comment after comment, and like Turbo's like, eventually Turbo's like, hey, do you guys see us? Or do you see us? And the kid's like, yeah, I see you guys. And then he just keeps playing and talking. It's so funny. He had no idea what was going on. I think he was just like streaming for fun or with his friends or something though. But that would really suck if he was like trying to get big and missed an opportunity right there. 9-0 in a BR game, yeah. Jock Peterson hit a lefty home run. Home run off the lefty. Grand slam, actually. But he's a trooper. Honestly, I don't mind when people don't quit. I think it's respectful. I think it's big respect to them. He's got Dozier playing shortstop. I got you with the raid anytime, man. Appreciate that, man. I'm gonna hook you back up as well, for sure. The guy had like 6 subs, yeah. So I wasn't sure what the deal was there. I thought he like just didn't see the screen, but he had the comments like popping up on the screen itself. So I don't know. I guess he didn't know who these guys were. I got raided by Sparky like very early on, and I had no idea what was going on. But at least like I was like, yeah, thank you and everything, but I didn't understand like the level of like how dope it was at the time. It would be funny if he has 12-win Trout. Sorry if I missed that, Joey. It would be funny. It's just still holding on to hope. Make sure you guys sub to Carter Gaming, Pill Mama Gaming, and if you want, you can also sub to Nightbot, just for fun. That's like the second or third time that's happened recently. It froze for like half a second. That would be the most devastating thing if the guy doesn't quit, and then the game freezes. I would probably never play this game again. I think Carter raided you once. Nice.
Ball one, no strike. That's outside.
Now 2-0 with a great hitter up.
Can we make it 10-0 just for fun? 10-0. Jason Giambi. Oh, I thought he was gonna leg that out for a second. Carter's a great kid. Well, I don't have any righties in, so I'm just gonna go ahead and throw the lefty at him against Wellington Castillo. We're approaching 11 wins, guys. The run is almost over. We've been streaming since, what time? 7 p.m.? So 3.5 hours right now. Awesome, Timmy. Good job. I pull no punches. If I don't like you, I'll tell you. It's true. That's true. But you're the first to hand out compliments as well. Alright, who we got right here? Patrick Wisdom. I'm going to keep in the lefty for one more batter because he's got a lefty up next. This guy can swing it, apparently. Do you think he was just toying with me? He wanted me to think I was good to go for a 9-run lead? Ooh, can't go. You think he has me right where he wants me? I think Pitching Rebel was trying to do that. Because, like, every game, Pitching Rebel just comes back in the 9th inning and wins. And I lost to him by 1 today. Or I beat him by 1. I robbed 3 home runs off the dude. If there was ever a time that Pitching Rebel was going to break his controller, it would have been today. Here comes the choke. Oh, man. Now that you've said it, it could be true. Trout can hit the sinker, so I'm not going to throw him a sinker. But he cannot hit the slider. Never mind. I guess Immortal Trout is a different being than the live series Trout. If there was ever a time I was going to give up 8 runs in a BR game, now would be a totally fine time for that to happen. That was tricky. JD can pull that inside pitch. I guess he wasn't looking for it though. Sorry you jinxed your 12-1 run. Man, you owe me. You owe me a Jim Edmonds card now. We still got to get it 1 more though. This is only for 11 wins. We got to get 1 more and anything can happen in that 11 game. I've already blown an 8-1 game. So yesterday I could have gotten a 9 win. But I didn't even do that. I choked that last game. So hopefully we don't do that for this 12 win. Alright. 1 more. I'm so hungry. I usually don't play well with them when I'm hungry. We're sticking in there for now. We only had 7 hits in that game. Appreciate everybody that's sticking around for tonight. This guy has 0 clutch. Wow. This is it, my friends. Moment of truth. What are the chances we get a quit right here? Like an immediate quit. How are you? I'm good, Chiefs Kingdom. This is it. 11-1. Trying to go for Jim Edmonds. He's going for 100K right now. I've gone 12-1 a couple of times in events this year. I've gone 12-0 once in BR. If I can get 12-1 right here, that'd be dope. How do you have 0 clutch? I guess literally every single time he's let someone on base, they've scored. I think that's the only reason that would be possible. You get food if you win this game. I mean, I also get food if I lose this game. But if I win this game, I get 100K stubs. And probably a finest card or 2. That's probably what I'd put it into. Colby Cheese and Klondike Bar. Nice. You must suck really bad. Yeah, literally every time he lets a runner on, he must have let him in. But I guess it's like some of those cards, I think there's a little bit of an oversight from SDS. Sometimes they just like don't realize they did something, and then the next update it like goes up by like 58 or something. Appreciate that. Chief, I'm not answering this in the stream. Chiefs, I do know the situation, so I'm going to ask you to be cool. That's all I'm going to say. I'm not going to... You're free to be in this chat. Just be cool, though. I appreciate it, man. I got the notification. One of the real ones left is truly one of the real ones left. Much appreciated, my man. And there's going to be some giveaways and stuff for sure, so if you can check back during that stream. I haven't decided what I'm going to do with people that donate, because they're going to get something more. But I think what I'm probably going to do is a tournament for people who enter into the giveaway, or anybody who donates will be entered in to the tournament if they want to play. But I haven't hashed out details on that yet, so let me know if you'd be interested in that. But I really appreciate the donation. and it's a good start so far. My goal was like 50 bucks. Right now we're already at 35, so we're looking good. We're looking good. It says on there my goal is 500, but that was like from the beginning of the year when I was hoping to do a little bit more for the organization, but I haven't. So for the event itself, I hope to get about 50, and now I'd say my goal is about 100. So really appreciate that, and I hope we get this 12 in right here. The problem is going to be finding an opponent. So you have school tomorrow, and it's 11:30, but you have to watch this game, dude. I hope someone shows up because we've been sitting here for like 2 minutes waiting for a game. Anyway, what's good with you guys? Ooh, scroll's not working. Anybody else playing right now? I think a couple people were doing some BR runs, right? Fear the Beard, are you still playing? Wait, who was playing? Was it T-Money? I don't even know anymore. Totally lost. Thanks, Nightbot. Yeah, if you guys haven't already, I would appreciate hitting the like button. I think you guys are all subs, so I really appreciate that. Streaming every day. The schedule is pretty much set. We have found an opponent. Schedule is pretty much set. Usually I stream either at 3 p.m. or 7 p.m. Central Time. Tuesdays and Thursdays, usually it's a little bit later. Mondays and Wednesdays, it's usually the 3 p.m. And then weekends, it's also usually 3 p.m. as well. You're up 1-0 in your BR run right now. Nice. How many games are you going to play tonight? Chicago Sox Don't Blink 24. It's not Chicago, actually. It's Chicago Sox. He's got a good team, though. Javi Baez, Jim Edmonds, Rhys Hoskins, Napoli, Grandal, Gritchick. He's got some boys. You just dumped all your games on the floor. Was it intentional or not? And I've got a lefty on the mound, so that's not good. Javi Baez could go yard immediately. Let's look at this. 17-5, pretty good record. I would love if you quit right now, my friend. Don't think he's going to, though. Someone should have stream sniped me and given me the win. He would have been the real MVP right there. Throw the white flag now. Just quit immediately. Oh, I don't like this team. I'm gonna reset. Why not? That would be the biggest troll move. Like, let's say I had like 1 million stubs saved up and I didn't really care about it. What if I just trolled all of you guys right now and just quit immediately? Your daughter won't miss this Klondike bar? If she doesn't know, she never will.
The count is 2-1.
This guy's patient. I don't like guys who are patient with the first batter because it makes me think they're going to be patient for a lot of batters. And that's where I lose. What have I thrown so far? A lot of throws. Pitches low and in. See if we can nip the corner. Cool. What's up? He plays just in time. If you quit and troll, it's your loss. Yeah, I was saying though, like, what if I literally had nothing to gain from it? Like, I had all the stubs and whatever. It would still be my loss, but you guys would all never come back. That would be the biggest troll move of all time. I kept the lefty in because I didn't want to burn a reliever lefty since they're all commons anyway. Oof. You would unsubscribe. I wouldn't blame you. I would unsubscribe for myself.
Ball, that's outside. Inside, ball 1.
Any tips for BR? Because I feel like I'm a decent player, but you just suck at BR. How do you feel about the way you draft, first of all? Are you confident in your drafts and your teams and everything? The biggest thing, if you come in here when Swolf is in here, he can give you the biggest tips. He goes 12-0 all the time. He's like really good, and I'm still learning the BR game, but one of the big things that worked for, I don't know if you know Radames, who's usually in here, but he said when he watched my 12 tips for plate discipline video, that was the first time he went 20-1, because he plays on MLB 16 on PS3, and you have to go 20 wins for the full BR run. Just missed it, a little bit late. So my tip would be try to be patient, be aggressive when you need to be, and then be patient when you need to be. That's my number one tip, because the pitchers in BR are not good generally, and whenever you have the advantage, you have to be putting together the best at bat that you can. So sometimes there's guys at the bottom of the lineup that aren't going to do much anyway, but like if you can get on with them, sometimes that just gives you an opportunity to get your best hitters at the top up one more time a little bit earlier and stuff like that. So patience is the biggest one. Personally, the 2 runs, so like this run and the run I did before, I didn't have great pitching. I like to have like 8 guys that I feel dangerous with. It's not always possible, but if I can, that's optimal. Ooh, nice. On the 3-1 count, we got a little pop. Is there new games coming out you're hyped for? I was hyped for Spider-Man, but I don't want to spend $60 on a what's it called? Single player game or anything like that. RPG. I was hyped for 2K, so I did get 2K recently, and like that's kind of where I'm at. So I'm going to be playing some 2K. Especially after this season is over. Apologize if I'm behind on comments right now. It is a 12-win game, so I am trying to be pretty focused if I can. Matt Albers got tired very quickly. Do I keep him in for another? I'm going to go ahead and put in Sean. Alright, should I get McDonald's? It made me sick last night. I'm hungry. Might he go to streaming at 11, so I need a snack. McDonald's is probably not the move. Probably not the move. I know you're asking Angel, but I am DudeFood, so I get a say whenever people bring in food into this stream. I am very hungry. I cannot talk anymore. So hungry. Come on. Middlebrooks has not made a play in this run. Red Dead 2 looks great. Everybody's hyped for it. I think it just came out like an hour ago or something. Who's playing Red Dead? I never played the first one. I had no when I heard Red Dead was coming out the first time, Red Dead 2, I didn't understand the hype. I didn't realize like that many people were so obsessed with the game. But I think it's cool. I'm not going to be playing it because it's just not my game. Did I get 12 wins? I'm at 11-1. Trying to get the 12th win right here. Very close. They call it fast food for a reason. Yeah, we have 12 fast food restaurants in my town, small town. Yeah, that's tough. Alright, Simeon's got to face a righty. Low key though, Simeon can hit righties. Cole Mentor's got a 771. I don't like that. Been waiting for it to download right now, and you plan on playing it all night. Perfect. You off tomorrow?
Nope.
What a pitch. Have a good night. Get some food before 11. For sure, man. Thanks for sticking around. Hope you have a good night, and I will see you later.
That ball went out.
Streaming Madden.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone.
Make sure you guys sub to Pillow Mama if you haven't already. You have school tomorrow, but you're going to play all night. Well, I'm not going to comment on priorities because I'm playing all night anyway. Red Dead takes up a lot of space. I did hear that. How much space does it take up? I already can only handle like 4 games on my system, and that's it. Here we go. Middlebrooks, good matchup right here, but I don't have a hit yet. I think I've squared up quite a few balls. But if he brings in a righty, I'm going yard with Odor. I'm going to sit down Cole Mentor. We're going to... Nah. If I have to pinch hit here, then I'm going to bring in Carson Smith. Like if I get to my pitcher spot. But if not, I'm going to let my righty throw one batter, and then I'm going to pinch hit the next inning. If we need it, then I'll have Carson Smith for about 2 or 3 innings. Crap. That was the pitch I wanted to. You and I usually play late. Yeah, 100 gigs. Rip. It's like double anything I have. Sounds fun. I met someone in town. I meet someone in the Angel stream, and we're from the same town. True. A level 95 bronze, and he like a level 100 diamond. He takes everything. Yeah, his ranked record is actually pretty good. He's like 25-7 or something like that. 29-7. So I have a feeling he just plays like BR a lot. Because he had very patient at bats at the beginning. He hasn't been as patient recently, but that could be gone. I'm lucky because Baez does not have plate vision. Yeah, threw it on the corner. The bad news is we've got the bottom of the order coming up too. Alright, we gotta make another comeback though. This is what we've been doing all stream. I don't have as good of a feeling about this one as I did with the other ones. But we gotta make it happen. Just get foul. Choke? It's possible. Thanks for the vote of confidence he plays. You jump in here at the end of the stream and you call for a choke. Thanks for the confidence, my friend. That's a terrible pitch. Timeout, 1 second left. Okay, he's got Axford facing Timmy. He's got 5 pitches. Curveball in the corner, nothing I'm doing with that. Looking fastball. TD. TDGG. Alright, we cannot hit into a double play. The question is, do I run? I'm terrible at stealing bases. Who's his catcher? I don't even know. His catcher is Butera, good fielding catcher. I don't think I'm going to be trying to run on him. But just in case, I'm going to run with Carson Smith. Giambi's going to have a chance. Alright guys, do we bunt here? Hit and run. Pressure's on him. Do we bunt here? Go to second, yes. Oh, okay. That's fine. Tying runs on third, though. Who's he got? Sinker baller, that's not good. That just happened. Yo, that just happened. I'm shaking right now. Oh my god. G flipping G on every single event that just happened in the last 4 hours. Oh my goodness. He plays suck it. Bro, thank you guys for sticking around. I'm glad you guys had fun. I had fun. That was insane. I can't believe that just happened. Dude, that team was straight up magical. Oh my god. I appreciate you guys sticking around. Open my BR pack, let's do it. We'll call it a night. I'm gonna take a look at the program, see how many BR wins I have as well. We get a diamond bobblehead, which is not bad. Probably goes for like 1k, 500 subs at least. Programs. Finest. 21. Starting to get there. Oh man. I need some food, guys. I need some food. I know you guys want food. You guys enjoy Red Dead tonight. I hope you guys have a good time. Start another run. Should I do no, I gotta eat, man. I would totally put a team together with you guys, but I gotta eat. I will be streaming tomorrow. It's probably gonna be at the same time, 7 p.m., something like that. I don't know if I'm gonna do Battle Royale. I might. Who knows? Have a good rest of your night, my friend. You jinxed the loss. There you go. Pillow Mama, are you streaming right now? If she's streaming, we're gonna go raid her. See you, man. Thanks for coming by. Thank you for the raid. Pick 6. That's not good. Let me see. She is streaming. So if you guys want to see some Madden, Pillow Mama is on right now. I'm gonna drop the link for you real quick. Appreciate that, man. You have a good night too. Thank you guys for the subs and for sticking around for quite a while. I will see you guys around. Peace.